announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. If necessary, we're going to move service members directly to joining the Guardsmen.
Plays out in Washington, D.C. first. We do have some source reporting from...
What's going on, my people? This is your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can donate to the channel, go to OBF. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. All right, man. Your boy Trump, boy, he on his dictator shit. I try to tell y'all, man. And listen, all the states and shit that didn't vote for Trump, he putting all them off. He sending National Guard everywhere. He talk about it. Let's go ahead and get into this shit, people. Let's go and get into it. This nigga Trump wilding, man.
Public safety emergency, saying he's activated 800 National Guard members in the nation's capital and has now placed the D.C. Police Department under federal control, saying that Attorney General Pam Bondi will, quote, take command. This takeover is happening as the president says that crime in the city is out of control, despite officials saying that certain crimes in the city have hit a 30-year low. Watch this.
I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. If necessary, we're going to move service members directly.
And let me say, Trump don't even know what them words mean. But anyway, let's move on
to joining the Guardsmen, and that'll take place very rapidly.
CNN's Brian Todd is closely following this story for us. So, Brian, take us through President Trump's order and what else he's threatening, because he says he might activate the military. That's right. What does he say?
This nigga, yo, I keep trying to tell y'all, it's a difference. When even with the National Guard being there, they're like military people that's like we got our people that be home and shit, right? Like it's still active military people even in my family and shit. So they like be going to the National Guard and shit. They do the National Guard shit, right? So they almost get kind of somewhat trained a little bit how to patrol the country in a way, right? But it's different when they send the military, bro. It's much different. Like the military, I'm just telling you, man, listen, Trump keep fucking around. Somebody gonna get killed fucking with Trump, man. I'm just telling you, people gonna get killed, man. People won't get killed. And let me explain something to y'all. He ain't gonna stop crime. Crime gonna happen regardless. I don't give a fuck how much military presence you have. People who still going to commit crimes. I don't know why they think that they're gonna stop crime. That shit. Okay. Anyway, shout out to my little brother LT. What up, L? He said some of the our people are far gone. This dude's is using Trump doing what he is doing, and he don't care about our people. Can't kill out there. Who you talking about? What black dude? Who you talking about, L? What black dude?
He's kind of reserving the option to activate additional military units in Washington, D.C. if need be. He then later said he didn't think he would need them, but he's going to keep that option open. He is also keeping...
and you know the bad part about this is all the crime been happening, right? Let's just say, because you ain't going to stop crime, right? All this crime that has been happening, right? He only did this shit because the white boy that worked for him or worked for the DOJ or whatever, I forgot. But we still don't know what really happened to the dude. Like, seriously, we know he got his nose busted. But nobody really know what the fuck happened with this dude. So ever since that dude got his ass whipped, or got his nose broken or busted or whatever, that all of a sudden now Trump now all of a sudden now he like, oh, well, crime is just out of control. It been out of control. Not saying I'm not agreeing with him, but I'm just going off his dumbass narrative. Well, crime been out of control before this happened to this dude. You only did this shit to make some type of point. And listen, Trump ain't stupid either in a way. He wanted something like this to happen. That's why I said, whatever happened to that dude, we don't know really what happened. We need to really investigate that shit, right? Because Trump was waiting for something like that to happen so he can take over DC and live like a dictator. Because that's all he want to do, and he only can do that to DC. He can't do that. He can't take over nobody else shit. He can't, listen, he talking about he going to these other states and shit. First of all, you go to New York or Baltimore or whatever you talking about, nigga, you ain't taking over no police states. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You can take over DC because DC, they basically don't have nobody really representing them. So, like, far as like they got, I don't, do they? Yeah, they got a governor and a mayor, but I'm trying to think. I don't think they have Congress people. So it's like, it's something, I'm going blank a little bit, but it's something, it's a reason why Trump can take over DC as fast as he did. Like, even when he sent the National Guard with ICE and shit, right? Like, they're getting pushed back now. You just can't be sending, like, he can do that to get these motherfuckers out there, like, you know, as far as pick around people up, but they can't be going in people's community and shit terrorizing. They can't do that shit, right? Because you notice they're not going in black communities. They only going where they think Latino people are or Mexican folks. They're not going in black communities like that. You don't see the fucking National Guard out there like that in the black community. They're gonna fuck around. Somebody gonna fuck around, get killed. Because you go start going to some of them gang banging neighborhoods, nigga, it's not gonna be like they think. I'm telling you. That's why he talking about I'm gonna send National Guards to New York, Baltimore, and Philadelphia, and all this other shit. Nigga, yeah, all right, man. Yeah, all right. It ain't gonna be like you think it is. First of all, nigga, you wasting taxpayer money. Number two, you know how it would be if he just got the military out that bitch. Yo, Baltimore is very small, bro. Traffic is fucking crazy out there. Imagine when the National Guard is out there. They're gonna be locking down blocks, standing around and shit, holding up traffic with fucking them big ass Hummer trucks and shit they got. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, please stop. And fucking people, crime is down everywhere. Like as a whole, as a country, crime is down. Now, mind you, he's only fucking with Democrat states. Mind you, the Democrat states, not even in the top 5 of crime. It's fucking that's the states that's ran by Republicans. They don't want to talk about that, though. But anyway, let's move on. Shout out to my brother LT again. He said, I saw it off of a TikTok that. Oh, send it to me. Send it to me. I gotta see it. I ain't see that. Send it to me.
Considering at least expanding the National Guard deployment to other cities. He named Chicago and New York City, but let's see how this plays out in Washington.
Oh, yeah, and Chicago. Yeah, all right, nigga. We'll see how that work out for you. Listen, he can do that shit in New York. Cause them governors, that governor and the mayor down there, they iffy motherfuckers down there in New York, right? They are really, really corrupt in New York. Even the Democrat mayor and governor, they corrupt as a bitch. So they may let Trump do some stupid shit like that. But yeah, go to Chicago and see how that shit work out for you. Come to Baltimore and see how that shit work out for you. Just being real. It's gonna be bloodshed. I'm just telling y'all that now. I don't know why. Listen, man. He putting out military people in harm's way for nothing. That's the crazy shit about it. What is you talking about? Now, mind you, the police already just be fucking with people because they don't really solve crimes or prevent crimes. They create situations or they come after the crime happened. So they already don't do shit. And you bring in the military to do, the National Guard to do what? Have people scared to walk down the street? The fuck wrong with you? Like, yeah, all right, man. You'll see a big ass pushback. You fuck with those two states. I guarantee you that. But anyway, let's move on.
DC first. We do have some source reporting from 3 sources familiar with the matter saying that both the DC Mayor Muriel Bowser and the DC Metropolitan Police Chief Pamela Smith did not know of President Trump's announcement prior to when he made the announcement. They were caught kind of unaware of this prior to when he made the announcement this morning. As you see the graphic there, the president plans to mobilize some 800 National Guard members on the city streets here in DC to put the DC police under federal control. That is unprecedented, by the way. A president of the United States has never taken control of the DC Metropolitan Police.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then in Texas now, them motherfuckers that took over that state, them Republicans took over, yo, they asking all types of crazy shit. Because you got to think about it. The population down there in Texas, it's a lot of Mexicans. The Mexicans, it's more Mexicans down there than black people down there in Texas. So now they're trying to make it seem like they're not discriminating. So now they even ask them black people, is they American citizens and shit? Like real shit. Bitch, if I ain't got no accent, I'm from here. I mean, everybody got, a little accent or slang, depends where you from and shit. But you know what I mean? If you got an African accent or some shit, bitch, I ain't got no African accent. But yeah, they doing that shit in Texas. Hell yeah. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Yeah, they doing that shit. I heard about that shit. Because, my wife be online. She knows some people down there in Texas and shit. They were talking about it. Yeah, man, they doing that shit. Trump wilding. I told y'all, shit gonna get worse. Like, listen, what y'all seeing, this ain't shit. Wait till shit can really start picking up. When you start, listen, when the economy start getting fucked up. Because the economy ain't got fucked up yet. Now, don't get me wrong, black unemployment is high. It's high as a bitch. Unemployment is high. I mean, unemployment is high. It's a lot of motherfuckers ain't working like they used to. But it's gonna get worse. Trump, his tariffs and shit get ready to start kicking in. That big beautiful bill, that shit get ready to start kicking in probably in about like another month and a half or some shit like that. Or it might be. It might kick in this year or it might kick in next year. But I know it might kick in at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. Yeah, shit get ready to get fucked up. Listen, nigga, we only 8 months in. And this nigga already doing what he doing. I'm telling y'all, shit get ready to get real fucked up. I'm telling y'all, man. By motherfucking by next summer, niggas gonna be hurting. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit. Crime may even go up. I'm just telling you that because niggas ain't got no jobs. If niggas can't go work, what you think they gonna do? Motherfucking robbery gonna go up. The motherfuckers gonna be getting robbed. I'm telling y'all, shit ain't gonna be safe out there. Just telling y'all.
Department before. Also, FBI agents are going to be patrolling with the police department here. That is also a very rare occurrence, according to our sources.
This motherfucker even putting the FBI out there. This motherfucker already got the police department, sheriff department, all them already out there. This motherfucker got the FBI out there, and he deployed 800 National Guards in D.C. I guarantee you half of the motherfuckers are going to be just surrounding the Capitol and all that shit. And the White House. Come on, man. Fuck out of here, man. Listen, people, they ain't going to stop no crime. I'm just telling y'all that now. It ain't going to happen. But let me be very honest about this shit. The National Guard do not know, like, they don't have the training to be arresting people. They don't know what the fuck they really looking for, people. They really don't. That's why in the way the police, you kind of like got to give them some props because they do know what to look for. These motherfucking National Guard people don't know what to look for, people, or the FBI. Because you're talking about going in neighborhoods. And they took over the police department. Like, yo, okay, so what? Like, just trying to tell y'all, man. Anyway, and like I said, you may see a real push. You may even see the police start to say, "Man, fuck that shit." You might start seeing the police quit or transfer. I'm telling y'all, because one thing about the police, they don't like the feds coming in they shit taking over. I'm telling y'all that. They don't like that shit. So this shit can get bad real quick. Just hope this shit don't go left. Because if shit listen, if DC go left, just off the police quitting and shit, DC fuck. Because now Trump ain't got no choice to bring in the military. Now who the fuck is going to patrol the streets? And then you're going to see a lot of uptick of motherfuckers getting beat up, thrown to the ground. Because I told you, the military, their protocol is way different than the police. We think the police be fucked. They be on some fuck shit. The military, they don't have no training in how to patrol a fucking community. They don't know how to fucking do that. They know how to patrol and control a fucking war zone. That is different. But anyway, shout out to my brother Ron Green in the building. What up, OG? Same to you, big homie.
It's very rare for FBI agents to patrol with police in a local police in any given city. Already some pushback here in the district.
Now you heard him. He said that's very weird. The FBI with the police department, because the police department don't like the feds in they shit. I'm telling y'all, this shit can go left real quick. Listen, it might not even be the citizens that some fuck shit happen. It might just be the local DC police and sheriffs and shit that really got a fucking issue with the feds coming in and taking over. They might have a fucking issue with that. Like, I mean, they probably already do, but I'm talking about this shit can, like, get fucked up the way the police be like, man, fuck this shit. DC police, sheriffs and shit, man, fuck that shit, man. We ain't fucking with none of that. Hey, man, y'all can't be coming over telling us what to do and shit. Like, I'm telling y'all, Listen, the police, your local police do not like the feds coming in doing shit. I'm telling y'all. I don't give a fuck what state you in. The local police or where you at or sheriff departments or what, they do not like the feds coming in telling them what they can and can't do. I'm telling y'all. And I'm telling y'all, Trump ain't even thinking about that. Because he didn't even let he didn't let the mayor or the governor or the police chiefs or none of them know in D.C. that he was announcing to do this shit. At least you would get a courtesy to tell them what you get ready to do. You get ready to take over their shit. But that's what I told you. He can deploy wherever he want to deploy the Baltimore to Chicago, New York, all he want. But if the governor say, hey, y'all can't be patrolling down streets like that, and they get court orders and shit, federal court, nigga. It don't matter what Trump talking about. He threatening to do that shit. He'll do it, but it'd be stupid for him to do it because the feds will get shut straight down. Get shut down. But anyway, let's move on.
From this. But let's first hear from President Trump. I'll get to the pushback in a moment, but here's what President Trump had to say about what he hopes the police could do in the city.
See, they fight back until you knock the hell out of them because it's the only language they understand. You can see they want to get at it. And they're standing there and people are spitting in their face and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to.
First of all, you're a fucking lie. You are a liar. And he's talking about the police. Nigga, spit in the police face and see what happened to you. You fuck around and get your ass whipped. First of all, you spit on the police, that's an assault. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? He just lying, making up shit, talking about they can't fight back. No, you decided because that little white boy that worked for y'all got his ass whipped. We don't know really why he got his ass whipped, got his nose broken. And that's why you did it. And you was waiting on this. But don't be lying and shit, talking about they just getting spit on by people. Bullshit. You spit on go ahead and spit on the police and see what happened to you. Listen, first of all, I didn't see motherfuckers get their ass whipped, and I ain't have a problem with it. You don't spit on nobody, bro. I seen a dude spit on the police, and they beat the dog shit out of his ass. And I wasn't upset about it. You don't spit on nobody, bro. So Trump lying like a motherfucker. First of all, they can charge that. They can give you a felony for that. For spitting on the fucking police. Niggas don't be understanding that. I mean, first of all, people do understand. Trump just lying. Making up shit. Yo, all he do is lie, make up shit. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Give me 1 second, y'all. And the reason he over exaggerating this shit like that, so when he go to court, they can try to say this is why they got to do it. Bullshit. Fuck is you talking about? Ask Trump this. When they sent all the military people to L.A., right? Ask them, was there any of the military people there when it was thousands of motherfucking people outside and they locked down blocks in LA? Where was the military? What was they doing then? That shit don't matter. Listen, we outnumber you. You can send 800, 2,000. We will always outnumber you. The fuck are you talking about? The only way you can stop that is to start getting violent. Usually the military or the police start getting violent because they're outnumbered. They're always outnumbered. That's why I said if the people really started fighting back, man, get the fuck out of here. A lot of people would die, but the military will go down too. The fuck are you talking about? Even the police with their riot, they get this shit beat up. You see what the January 6th motherfuckers did to the police? Come on, bro. And listen, and it wasn't even all of them. Imagine if all of them imagine if every last one of them people that showed up for January 6th, all of them got violent. And they started really fucking people up, fucking them police. Man, it'd have been bad. It would have been bad. And I'm telling you, it will happen. Listen, if any of the military people start crossing the line, shit gonna get bad. Where them military people, they gonna have to start shooting motherfuckers. Because at a certain point, motherfuckers gonna start shooting at them. I'm telling you. I wonder what Trump and them gonna do when people want to go and protest. What? You gonna stop their First Amendment rights? Come on, bro. Let's move on.
Whatever the hell they want.
So the president promising a very tough crackdown on crime here in D.C. And again, we mentioned some pushback to this.
Now, mind you,
the DC
this is what bothered me about the Christian nationalist motherfuckers, the so-called Christian nationalist motherfuckers. You're supposed to be so religious. This man be cussing all the time. You had no problem with this dude cussing. As soon as somebody call y'all a bunch of racists, y'all get mad offended. But he can just cuss and say all types of shit. I thought that was against, cursing is against using that type of language. Is a sin. But anyway, let's move on. Like I said, listen, all them bitches are hypocrites. So I'm just putting it out there. Let's move on.
Attorney General Brian Schwab has issued this statement, quote, "The administration's actions are unprecedented, unnecessary, and unlawful. There is no crime emergency in the District of Columbia. Violent crime in D.C. reached historic 30-year lows last year and is down another 26% so far this year. We are considering all of our options and will do what's necessary to protect the rights and safety of district residents."
Now, let me tell you something. What they mean by that, they get ready to go to court. They probably already in the process of going to court. But I'm thinking to myself, do Trump even buy the court? Like, do he even give a fuck at this point? Let's move on, y'all.
Attorney General Schwab is correct there when he says that crime is down in D.C. According to the D.C. Metropolitan Police, violent crime is down 26%.
Now, mind you, this is the district attorney of D.C., motherfucker that prosecute cases, that knows the data. And he goes after the criminals. And he's saying this shit, Trump wilding. He doing too much. He making up shit. This is unnecessary. I told you it was all over that white boy. That white boy that worked for Trump and them. I think he worked in the DOJ or some shit. Excuse me. Yeah, like it's all because of that shit. But Trump was looking for that so he can do what he's doing. And you gotta understand, DC is not like every other state. They don't have a representative. Like I forgot the word that they don't have something like other states have. I can't think of the fucking name right now. Like that's what I said. Trump just can't go in there and just have the National Guard, right, just roaming the fucking streets in Maryland or DC. He can't do that. He gotta talk that shit over with the governor and the mayor and other motherfuckers in certain districts. They just can't do that. And if you do that, nigga, they going straight to the courts. So they would stop a lot of that shit that Trump doing. It's like the same shit that's in Los Angeles.
Assaults with a dangerous weapon down 20%, robberies down 29%, and crime overall is at historic lows.
That's what I'm telling you. Yo, everything is down. It's not up. Like he's lying so he can be a dictator. And listen, I'm gonna just be real. This is real serious, but it's really a distraction. Because he want everybody to stop talking about that Epstein shit. That's really what's going on. Let me go do this and everybody gonna focus on this. That's not, listen. I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. The Republicans, them motherfuckers, boy, they know how to deflect. They really know that a lot of people in this country, especially their base, has low IQs, and they have short extension spans. They just do. People will forget. Like he thinking motherfuckers really gonna forget about the Epstein shit. Like, yo, you only doing this because you trying to make this big news like that and something real serious like that. He tried every fucking thing. And now he doing this. The fuck out of here, bro. So now all the mainstream media, everybody on social media be talking about this shit in DC. Like I said, this ain't gonna stop crime. Crime is already at an all-time low that has ever been. So I don't know what the fuck he think you gonna stop crime, period. You're not stopping crime, bro. But like I told y'all, it's just a distraction. But anyway, let's move on.
We also got some pushback from Council Member Charles Allen of the DC City Council, saying this is doing this under the guise of public safety is, quote, wrong.
Yeah, because I don't think DC has any like senators or like House representatives. They don't have that. And I forgot what that shit is called, but they don't have none of those people. So that's why Trump could do what he just did. And you know, you got the Capitol there. It's a I'm looking for a certain word. I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, he just never mind.
Extreme, outrageous, and dangerous move for the city. That is the first member of the DC City Council to push back in earnest to this move. Boris?
Brian Todd, thank you so much for the reporting. Dan?
Boris, thank you. Former FBI Deputy Director and CNN Senior Law Enforcement Analyst Andrew McCabe joins us now. We also have former U.S. Attorney.
And hold up, and let me say this too. In D.C., out of any state, they have more black people there. Other than maybe, I think Mississippi. But I think D.C. still have more black people in, like, far as the population in their state. And then sometimes they link DC with our shit. So we have the most black people in the whole entire, like, it's more black people here in Baltimore and DC, like, together, because they like to put us together sometimes. Yo, we have more black people than any other state. It don't matter. It don't matter what state it is. We just have more black people. And so that should let you know something too. So let's move on.
Deputy Assistant Attorney General Harry Litman. Thank you, gentlemen, for breaking down this very important story. Andrew, I want to start with you. From your perspective, is the purpose of this action purely to have just a massive show of force on the streets of DC? Or in practice, is there anything that will be done differently with the police department under federal control?
No.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say exactly what the purpose is, right? So we know what the ostensible purpose is, the facts that, or the, I don't want to even call them facts, the information that the president cited during his press conference, which of course included comparing DC to places like Baghdad and Bogota, Colombia, where we have no accurate.
First of all, yeah, because he did do that. He said he tried to compare it to Baghdad. Nigga, listen, first of all, let me just tell y'all something. First of all, if you don't know what a third world country is, or even Baghdad, nigga, you smoking crack. To compare that shit, for him to say that, you know he lying. But just for him to compare that, you know this motherfucker is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Baghdad? The fuck are you? Even Chicago ain't Baghdad. They like to call themselves Chirac, but they ain't Iraq, nigga. It is different over that motherfucker. Now let's be real. Yo, DC? Nah, bro. The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Listen, and like I told y'all, if Trump's smart, what he would do is take all them National Guard motherfuckers and just make a perimeter around DC. Because there's a certain part of DC that is very, very good. Okay? But it's other parts that where DC, nigga, it be on some bullshit. You get what I mean? That's where some of the crime happens, right? That's his bet back. That's his bet's bet. But if he start fucking around in them communities, them black communities like that, shit ain't gonna go well. I'm just telling y'all that now. Even some of them white folks, you start fucking around patrolling their neighborhoods and shit like that, fucking with them people and shit. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, holding up traffic. Listen, if you have been to DC, nigga, listen, traffic is a bitch there. So imagine these motherfuckers got the National Guard with their trucks and shit everywhere, holding up traffic. Yo, I'm okay. Y'all don't want to believe me, man.
Reporting about what their crime statistics are. The fact is that the crime situation in DC is at all-time lows. They were at a 30-year low last year, and it's down an additional 26% this year. So there is no crime emergency per se in the city. So when you understand that, to try to divine what the purpose is of this deployment of National Guard assets, what this reallocation of things like.
There's two reasons why Trump is doing what he's doing. One, I told y'all his whole agenda is to be a dictator, right? Number two is because of what happened to that white boy. That's all this is about. That's all it's about. Plenty of people then got jumped in DC, nigga. Trump ain't never called the National Guard. But soon something happened to somebody that worked for him, now all of a sudden it's a crisis. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised that white boy was out there running his mouth trying to be tough. I think one story came out saying he was trying to stick up for somebody. Nigga, sit your bitch ass down. If you can't fight, sit your bitch ass. First of all, if you got any street smarts, this is just street smarts. You get outnumbered, shut your bitch ass up. Unless you're willing to take a ass whooping. But I told you, the problem with a lot of white folks is they don't know how to mind their motherfucking business. And so that's why they get their ass whipped. A lot of them. They get their ass whipped because they don't know how to mind their fucking business. You know, talking about he was trying to be a good Samaritan. Nigga, show me the evidence. All the cameras around that fucking DC, show me the evidence of this. Camera phones and all. Come on, man, fuck out of here. They ain't even talking about that story. Like, they ain't even, like, where's the investigation? All of a sudden, this nigga sending the military and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I already know what Trump doing, man.
FBI agent resources to patrol the streets of DC. really it raises some important questions. Like, what is it? Why this production? Why this kind of Potemkin village of
See,
criminal?
I'm sorry, people, but this is why I don't like the mainstream media. That's why I don't be fucking with this shit. They had these people on there. Well, why is he doing it? You already know. Just say why he's doing it. It's not even a fucking opinion at this point. You know what this racist piece of shit is doing. Why he doing it. You know why. If crime is down, why is he doing it? Now they asking, why is he doing it? We don't understand why he's doing it. You know. That's why I don't like mainstream media. And they got even softer. They scared of Trump. I'm talking about across the board. I don't give a fuck what mainstream media it is. They all scared of Trump. This motherfucker putting fear in these motherfuckers. Fuck Trump. And I say that shit, and I wish that, listen, I wish the FBI, I wish Trump sent anybody to come fuck with me. Okay. All right. Ain't no threat, nigga. It's a promise. Nobody give a fuck about, man. Listen. People walk around with fear in their heart. Fuck that shit. This motherfucker sitting around terrorizing the country because he on some bullshit. Trying to terrorize the country because he a bitch ass motherfucker. Man, fuck Donald Trump, man. I stand on that shit, and all you supporters, y'all ain't nothing but bitches either. Y'all ain't nothing but bitches too. Fuck y'all. You bitch ass motherfuckers. That motherfucker Trump will never go into none of these communities by himself. So fuck Trump. Fuck he talking about? Yo, you tough. You got the National Guard. You the president. Yeah, you tough. You can talk tough. Fuck Trump. Like I said, hey Trump, you like racists, right? You like the Proud Boys, the January 6th people. You pardon all of them. Send them bitches to the hood and see what happened to them. How about that? Since y'all so motherfucking tough, you gonna bring the National Guard in there. You know there's gonna be some black folks in there. So, come on now. You already know how that goes. Come on, man. Let's move on.
Intervention in a city. What is this designed to distract us from? I don't know that I can answer that for you here. But
he's saying he don't know what he's trying to distract us from. See, this is what I'm saying about, man. Why do you have these people? You know what he's doing. He did this shit because he didn't have to. All right, the little dude got his ass whipped. Okay. Investigate it. Whoever did it, prosecute the shit out of. If they did something wrong. He only did it because he trying to get his base to focus on this shit. So they won't focus on the Epstein shit. So nobody keep talking about it. Even the mainstream media, social media, everybody. Stop talking about it. Let's talk about this shit that Trump doing. He brought the National Guard in. Ooh. But let me just be real about this. In the black community, we ain't scared of the police. A lot of us. We ain't scared of the police. We ain't scared of the National Guard. We ain't scared of none of that shit. Like, I don't know why they think that. So, it is what it is. So, this shit that everybody focusing on, this shit of Trump sending the National Guard, black people don't give a fuck about that shit really like that. Like, what they gonna do? If black people ain't doing nothing, we don't give a fuck. If the motherfuckers that's doing something, they gonna find a way to get around it. Fuck you talking about? You ain't stopping crime, nigga. Excuse me. You can lock the city down and you still won't stop crime. Somebody will be committing some type of crime. They will be breaking some type of law. Excuse me. That's that shit. That's what I was saying, man. Like people don't live in real reality. Let's move on.
In effect, taking a federal official and simply calling him the head of the Metropolitan Police Department changes nothing within the Metropolitan Police Department. Those sworn officers are the only people who are legally authorized to enforce the law outside of the federal properties in DC. Most of DC is not federal property. It is the property of the District of Columbia. And I should also say, to deprive the people, the citizens of the District of Columbia.
And that's what I'm telling you. He's just trying to put a circle around the District of Columbia. They're not going to be in the communities really where the crime is happening. I'm telling y'all. That's why this shit is just, it's all a deflection, a distraction from the Epstein shit. That's all it's about. Them fucking National Guard people ain't gonna be doing shit, nigga. They just gonna be posted around the fucking District of Columbia of DC. They just gonna be down DC, like, you know, where the national capital, all that shit. That's where they gonna be, bro. Surrounding the White House and shit. I'm just telling y'all. This shit is just like, that's why I said don't even take this shit as serious as they're trying to make it. It's not. Talking about, oh, we gonna go to Baltimore. See what happened. First of all, you don't have a right to even be in Baltimore City because a lot of shit in Baltimore City ain't federal ground. The fuck are you talking about? It's probably about 10 to 15% of some shit federal ground in Baltimore City that you can, I guess, post up. It ain't no national crisis or some shit. The government, first of all, the government ain't gonna allow you to be doing that shit. So I don't even know why Trump even talking tough. Listen, people, don't be distracted by this bullshit. Let's move on.
Of the representatives who they elected. They elect a mayor, they elect a city council. They are entitled to hold those folks responsible for the crime situation and every other situation in DC. To completely replace that sort of authority with some specious federal authority is really concerning, I think, as a democratic matter, a democracy issue writ large.
Harry, I want to bring you to the conversation. Aside from what this may look like on the ground today or tomorrow in DC, it seems like the thing that actually also caught a lot of people's attention, and Brian Todd just mentioned it, was this warning that President Trump basically said that this sort of action might come to other cities across the country. What do you make of that?
This is a family bound by blood.
Yeah, it's really.
I got upgrade. I gotta get me a PlayStation 5. They got that new Mafia game coming out. I like that shit. Like the excuse me, the trailer of that shit. I like that shit. Plus, I gotta get that 2K. So I'm trying to save a little couple of hours. Get that motherfucking PlayStation 5. I've been bullshitting for like what the last how long the PlayStation 5 been out? 2 years? About 2 years for it, right? Yeah, I've been bullshitting. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a PlayStation 5. Stop playing around. Well, I don't know I'm gonna get me one, but go ahead and save my little ducats and shit. Get me a PlayStation 5.
Important point, because
Yeah, that Mafia
it's
shit.
true
You wanna get
that
that
he
shit.
has somewhat greater authority, a fair bit greater authority in DC itself, though everything I think that Andy says is accurate. That goes away when he's talking about Chicago, when he's talking about Los Angeles. And by the way, he mentioned only, of course, Democratic cities. The two highest cities in murder rates are both Republicans. They didn't come out. But they're a whole
Right. The murder rate, the high murder rates is Republican states that's ran by Republicans. It's not Democratic states. It's not even Chicago. Motherfuckers be thinking like, oh, Chicago is they shit. No, nigga. If I'm not mistaken, I think Louisiana is up there. What the fucking other state is that? It's a South state. The murder rates is crazy. I think it might be Tennessee. Is it Tennessee? Or is it Tennessee or Arkansas? It's one of them motherfuckers. But Arkansas, there it's a whole bunch of fucking southern states that's ran by Republicans that the murder rate is high. But he ain't going to go fuck with none of them states. Yeah, notice that. He want to go to Chicago. Okay. Go ahead and see how that work out for you. Yeah, the murder rate might go up then. Okay. Let's move on.
Survey of different laws come into effect, including the really important law. It's a mouthful. Posse Comitatus Act that says you can't do this on the streets. You can't bring in the military. So to the extent he's trying to align,
I told you, like that's what I mean. Like he can get away with that shit in DC, but he can't get away with that shit in New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, the states that he want to go that's ran by Democrats, LA, Baltimore. You can't do that. It's different in DC. That's why he did this shit. That's why he talking all that gangster shit. But anyway, let's move on.
with some grand showing of what he's going to do in Democratic cities, he's going to be up against much higher legal barriers.
You know, Andrew, we heard pushback, as Brian Todd reported, just after the announcement came, but there wasn't as much pushback from, say, the DC mayor leading up to this. I'm curious if there's anything in particular about.
Listen, because it's not listen. The only thing the mayor, the police chief, the attorney general of DC, state attorney general in DC, and the governor. The only thing they can do, because like I said, I can't think of the shit or why they can take over DC like that. But the only thing they can do is go to the federal level, right? You might as well go ahead and skip over the state shit. Go to the federal level. They automatically gonna have to go there. But that's all they can do. Trump don't have jurisdiction. Might saying that wrong or not saying it right, but he can't go into some of these Democratic states and just take over their fucking state. He can't do that. He just can't. That's why he did what he did in DC. He only can do that shit in DC. Even in Los Angeles, y'all see the national nigga. A lot of that shit get ready to get cut out too. On the federal level. And only reason he getting away with that shit is because of the simple fact, because they're trying to get the so-called illegal immigrants out of here. That's it. The federal judge already told him, nigga, hey, you can't be going around profiling people. And now to get to the point, like, I will go back, like, yo, they just going to Home Depot, just seeing Mexicans. They not fucking with no other race, nigga. They just going to fuck with Mexicans. Nigga, that's discrimination. That's racial profiling. If I'm the state, I'm like, see, they broke your court rule. I'm just saying, but I'm keep telling you, Trump don't give a fuck. He don't care. Nigga don't even give a fuck about court orders. I'm telling y'all, they wildin'.
Again, going into practice that worries you, especially if we might potentially see American citizens in any sort of confrontation with, say, FBI agents or National Guard members.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot that worries me about this. First of all, it's hard to explain the lack of pushback by DC authorities right now. I suspect they're probably trying to get their heads around this entire thing. It's absolutely so bizarre.
No, it's not that. They didn't know that Trump was going to do this. So they may be a little fucked up. But if this motherfucker said what he said, y'all should have been prepared for this. but you wasn't. And so that just lets you know about the leadership of DC. Like, what the fuck? But like I told y'all, this shit might go so left just because of the local police in DC, in the sheriffs. They do not like federal agents coming in they motherfucking shit, taking over. I'm telling y'all. You listen, this shit can go left in so many ways. And Trump, he don't give a fuck. And he too stupid to even think about it. Listen, everybody he got in his cabinet is yes people. They're gonna go along with Trump. Whatever he does, they ain't even gonna be no pushback. Trump made sure that this time around. And if you get out of line and you push back on Trump, oh nigga, you go by there. He gonna fire you. He ain't even gotta say the reason why. He can just get rid of you. Just telling y'all. Listen, damn near everybody in the federal government is kissing Trump ass right now. They can't even tell Trump no. That's how bad this shit is. They can't even push back and say, that's not true, Mr. President, or, give him facts or the reason he can't do certain shit. They won't even, that shit is over. He got all yes men in there. Remember Tulsi Gabbard came out and said what she said? Nigga, Trump said she don't know what she talking about. Next thing you know, she come back around and start making up shit about Obama. Like, I'm just telling y'all. Like, ain't no telling Trump no. Now, listen, and I want to say this, right? Part of me don't want Democrats to do this, but a part of me does want them to do it. Because these motherfucking Trump supporters and these Republicans got to feel the consequences of their actions. Because everything have an action, a reaction to your actions. I want Republicans to understand, y'all real brazen right now. Y'all real like on some Debo shit. Listen, if the Democrats get in power, because like I told y'all, if they just take the House or the Senate, all of what Trump want to do is over. It is over. It ain't nothing else he can do after that. He can't pass no more policies or nothing like that. Because the Democrats are not going to allow him to it. And even the pussy-ass Democrats, they want to do whatever they're going to do. Listen, it's too many progressives going to probably win seats. They're not going to allow those pussy-ass Democrats to pass any policies with Trump. Because they most likely going to need all the Democrat votes. So, like I said, that's why it's very important for everybody to go out and vote in their states to put Democrats back in. And make sure it's the right motherfuckers too. Don't be putting no corporate Democrats in there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like this midterm that's coming up is very important. Because if we don't get out and vote and put Democrats back in power, we're fucked. I'm just telling you that we already fucked. But it can get even more worse. You gotta stop Trump somewhere, bro. That's why I'm really hoping that we take the Senate, because we can stop his judges and all that shit as appointees. We can never put them motherfuckers in. So I'm really on that Senate shit. That's why I really want motherfuckers to win. But either way, none of this should get passed by Trump, ever. And like I said, I think Trump already did all the shit that he wanted to pass. So it probably wouldn't even matter at this point. But still, to them sneaky ass Republicans that's in the House and in the Senate, they still try to pass some bullshit. That's just how they are. So, and there's plenty for Democrats to stop. But let's move on.
They had no notice of it. There is also the matter of congressional funding, which basically took away $1 billion from DC this year. So the Senate is trying to restore that. The House is not willing. So there's a very kind of compelling financial / political issue that they're trying to navigate at the same time, which might be having an impact on how vocally they want to push back. Nevertheless,
right, because listen, Trump is in control. It ain't even just Trump, because the shit that Trump is doing, holding money that already got passed by Congress, he's supposed to get impeached for that. But buying Republicans, that's why I say it's very important that the Democrats get power again. Because he's holding money back from these states because he want to. Right? So they have to take up. If you don't do it, Trump will continue to hold money. He will hold states hostage. Just like you've seen, like, think about it, right? Even in Texas, they had the flood and all that shit they had in Texas, right? Do y'all understand that? Though, and that was they voted for Trump. They voted for their death. They voted for them not to have nothing, and they voted for them kids to die. You know that the state of Texas still ain't helping them people like that? They supposed to have a fund for this type of shit. Like, you get what I mean? Like, have a little certain in the funds, a surplus or something to help that area out. They ain't even doing that, people. Now, you got to understand, too, the motherfucking federal government ain't helping at all. Not what they used to do. They ain't helping at all. Trump took away all that shit. FEMA, that shit is dead. They not even helping no more. Did Trump even go to the site? I'm trying to tell y'all, this shit is getting bad. And them Trump support down, they coming to y'all fucking us over. Y'all fucked y'all over. We told y'all what the Republicans was going to do. But you was so concerned about the Mexicans and the niggas. We are y'all. We y'all enemies. The whole time, the motherfuckers you voting for is your enemies. So I don't know what to tell them. Other than you fucking around and you finding out. But like I said, they so stupid. They still go around and vote for these motherfuckers again. Because they don't want black people or Mexicans to have nothing. That's just how it is. They too racist to understand that they hurt themselves. Now they want to sit there and cry. We need help here. Who are you talking to? You can't listen. And the bad part about it, you can't even blame them. They can't even blame Democrats for this. Y'all in the crisis. Who's running shit? Republicans. They running your state. They're running your town. And the president is a Republican. They run the Senate and the House and Congress. They run all that. So why y'all ain't getting no help? I'll wait. Can't blame Democrats for your bullshit that you voted for. But anyway, let's move on.
You are now looking at things like having hundreds of FBI agents, quote unquote, patrol the streets of DC. This is not something that FBI agents do. They're not trained for it. They don't plan on that. They don't have that sort of legal.
Listen, first of all, he's even just talking about the FBI. He's not even talking about the military. I told y'all, they're not trained. They're not even trained to patrol the community. And this is the FBI. Listen, and this nigga sent the fucking National Guard that ain't trained, nowhere compared to be trained for this shit. They got the FBI out there. They're not trained. They're not even trained. I'm trying to tell y'all. And mind you, this is a man that worked in the FBI. He worked in the FBI, so he knows the training. Come on, bro. I tell you, this shit, listen, this shit might get ready to go real left for y'all. I mean, left for everybody. Trump don't understand that this shit can get real out of pocket real quick because he's so fucking ignorant and stupid. But like I say, when you don't have humanity for others and you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself, stupid shit is very possible to happen. I've been very reckless in my life before where I ain't give a fuck about shit or give a fuck about people or even give a fuck about myself, and shit went very left. So I'm not just speaking on this shit just to be saying some shit about Trump. No, he don't care. You talking about somebody's in their fucking late 70s, bro. He don't give a fuck. And he erases on top of that. All right, man.
Authority intrinsically. To understand exactly how FBI agents are going to start making arrests around DC, again, on areas that are not federal property, that is not something that has been worked out in any way. And now let's think about the opportunity cost. All of those counterterrorism cases, counterintelligence cases, criminal cases, crimes against children, all the things that we rely on FBI agents to protect us from every day, that work is not getting done because you.
Well, it won't get done because Trump is a motherfucking predator. You think he care about any of that shit? This motherfucker was with his former lawyer that got locked up. This nigga was out there talking about you gonna be. He said some real provocative, fucked up pedophile shit to this man's daughter or about her in front of her. You think Trump care about fucking children? Listen, the man is a borderline pedophile, a sexual predator. Like, you think he care about that shit? Trump want to fuck he want to fuck little girls. Nobody talks about nobody child. When you grow up, you're going to be dynamite. You're going to be fine. What? As a grown-ass man? Come on, bro. And you supposed to know better. To say even that. Listen, first of all, if any man, I'm going to fuck you a friend of mine, not nigga. You said that to my daughter, nigga. I'll probably smack shit out you. We'll fight, most likely. We gonna fight, and I'll probably smack shit out you. We gonna have a confrontation. About my daughter? Oh no. No. This is Michael Cohen. That was his daughter. He said that shit in front of Michael Cohen and his daughter. In the presence of both of them. Nigga, there ain't enough money in the world I'll allow you to say that shit to my daughter. Ain't enough money. So my point is, why y'all think that Trump give a fuck about anything that he just said? He don't give a fuck about that. That motherfucker's a predator his damn self. Fuck out of here. This nigga said he would fuck his own daughter if she wasn't his daughter. Who would say that? I would date my own daughter. Nigga, dating your own daughter, that means you trying to fuck. People like, oh, he didn't say he wanted to fuck her, he said he would date her. If you date a motherfucker, you trying to fuck them. What the fuck are you talking about? Or you say in a few years, I'ma date you. He was saying this shit to young teens. That motherfucker's a pedophile. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Trump a pedophile. Ain't nobody say no shit like that. In a few years, I date you. And even if you say dating, that means you trying to fuck. Ain't nobody just dating not to fuck. The fuck universe y'all live in. But the evangelicals, all them, they all good with it. He can just say this provocative, disrespectful shit to young girls. And they had no problem with it. Oh, God chose him. He's the second coming of Jesus. Really? A pedophile. So God was a pedophile. I'm sorry, your God is a pedophile. Fuck out of here. Trump don't give a damn about no motherfucking children. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't give a fuck about no human beings. He don't care. He only care about himself. And Trump supporters, y'all so goddamn ignorant and stupid, and you make excuses for him all the time. But like I said, y'all gonna fuck around, find out. I would never have Trump, that motherfucker says that type of shit around my other people's kids. I would never have Trump around my kid. The fuck wrong with y'all? I don't even want to be in Trump presence. And I'm a grown ass adult. I wouldn't want to be in his presence. I don't want to be in the presence of this fucking pedophile. Fuck out of here, man. I'm talking about dating his daughter. Who the fuck says that? Like, honestly, Trump supporter, tell me how that make any sense to y'all. Oh, you can't take him serious. Oh, when can we then? Because that make an excuse. Well, when can we take him serious? Oh, when y'all say that he's serious? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I genuinely don't like hypocrites. And what I mean by that is people make mistakes, people fuck up. I get that. Right? But you can't make excuses for certain shit. And all Trump supporters do. They make excuses for everything this man says and does. Like, this man can't do nothing wrong. And then you want to sit in my presence or in front of other people and tell us we don't have morals or we taking things out of pocket or it's just mainstream media. No, nigga. This is what he said. What the fuck are y'all talking about, Trump supporters? That shit don't bother y'all? Well, I guess it doesn't because y'all keep voting for him. Y'all keep standing behind him. Even with the Epstein shit, you know this dude. Even Epstein said this nigga he likes them young. Trump liked them young. Epstein liked them young. They know. Even if Trump said it, Epstein liked them young. What? And then we found out he a pedophile? Nigga, we know Trump. Like, use your common sense. You know that he knew that this dude was talking about teenagers. Fuck y'all talking about. He's talking about, that he was stealing. The one girl that he said that Epstein stole, she was a minor. So he knew. He didn't have a problem with him stealing the help. Trump rich, he can find somebody else come work, nigga. No. Trump was out that motherfucker. He wanted that young girl. But anyway, let's move on.
resource, some percentage of it, and shifted it to patrolling DC, which is something that the FBI does not do and really cannot do in its current state competently or safely for themselves or for the citizens of the district. So really questionable decisions here that will have major impacts on the safety and security of this country.
Harry,
And I keep saying that. People might be like, you keep saying it. They're not qualified. They're not trained to do what police officers do. They're not even trained that way. And this is just the FBI. So you talking about the fucking bringing in the National Guard? They are 10 times not qualified to do what the police officers do. People gonna get hurt. You notice anytime they bring in the National Guard, people get hurt. You know that. Because they don't know how, they're not qualified to patrol the streets of America. They're not trained. Anyway, let's move on.
I want to get your perspective on this because President Trump also said that he will bring in the military if needed, essentially beyond the National Guard. Just a quick thought. How much authority does he have to use the military in this sort of way?
Some authority to use it temporarily with congressional notification. So DC is a lot weaker here, but Congress comes to the fore. They're the ones that passed the DC Home Control Act. 48 hours, then has to notify, 30 days, then Congress has to pass. So basically, he's taking a very limited grant of authority and making...
Listen, he's going to continue to do it because it's ran by Republicans. The Congress is ran by Republicans. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck they don't understand what Trump is doing. Like, man, never mind. Let's move on, man. Let's move on, y'all. I want to get into this one story about this basketball coach that he been pissing me off, right? Because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to hear this shit. That this motherfucker said. He said Obama is the reason that we have racial division in the country. So he blamed the black man for all the racial division, but he don't blame the racists. And he's one of them. And I don't know why black people even keep Bruce Pearl or some shit like that. I don't know why people keep even sending their black kids to this motherfucking racist. He's a racist. I don't understand. You black folks, I get it. We struggle. I get that. It ain't enough money in the fucking world. It ain't enough money in the world. You seen your kids around a racist? Some of you black folks, are you crazy? Are you out your fucking mind? Damn, what's wrong with some of our people, man? What's wrong with some of y'all? But let's listen to this shit. This motherfucking Bruce Pearl, what I think that's his name. Listen to this motherfucker blame Obama for the racial division because he got elected. And he talked about black issues. He talked about racism that was already happening before he even got there. But let's do this shit. And the one thing that you're not, I don't give a fuck if you black, white, whatever the fuck you are. Yeah, Barack, blah, 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 we got some issues with what he does. But one thing you ain't going to do is tell me that he helped create racial division. Are you fucking out your mind? The country been fucking racially divided. The fuck wrong with you? And then you don't get mad at Trump and he's racially dividing the country too. The fuck wrong with you? But anyway, let's get into this shit. This shit really genuinely bothered me. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Shout out to my brother Game in the building. What up, Game? Let's listen to this bullshit. All this shit, it made me real upset because I was like, yo, they always blaming black people for some shit that they created. But the white man, he in power, and all the division of the difference of races of people, even the fucking, like, we had our issues with the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Chinese. We had our issues as black people. But nigga, black people, we don't even want to fuck with no other racery like that. We really genuinely don't. Because now we really see what these motherfuckers really about. They side with white supremacy, but that's Obama's fault. Are you kidding me? But anyway, let's move on, people. Let's get into it.
Coach Bruce Pearl says Obama created racial division in America. Although I might agree with him, I'll get to part of that and why it'd be a little something there. Here is what Coach Bruce Pearl said.
I get so frustrated when I hear what a terrible country we are, how racist we are, how this is not the land of opportunity for everybody. Look, we've got a lot to work on, and there's racism that absolutely does exist, and it's wrong. But it's a lot better for my players than it was for their fathers, or for their fathers' fathers, or their fathers' fathers.
What the fuck do that even mean? What the fuck do that even mean? You think my life was so much better because my life is a little better than what my father went through? No, it's actually wasn't. Believe it or not. Let me explain something to y'all about, like, when my dad grew up. My dad, they people from Dominican Republic, right? Only a couple of them was born here, right? On my dad's side of the family. But that didn't stop. Like, you think that stopped my mom's side of the family, what the fuck they've been through? Like, it's a whole, I didn't live with my dad. The fuck are you talking about? Yes, it's some things a little better for me than probably what my dad was going through. Yeah. That's evolution. It's supposed to grow like that. And nigga, our people put the work in for a lot of us, even for me to live a little better. But you think I ain't been through no struggle? You think that these young kids ain't going through no struggle? Listen, I see motherfuckers my age, and I see their kids, and their kids is fucked up because they parents is fucked up. The fuck are you talking about? You think that's self-inflicted shit all the time? No. You live in a certain type of fucking community where everything fucked up. What the fuck you think gonna happen? A white man can say that. You coaching fucking black children. You coaching. You ain't living amongst black folks. You don't know our motherfucking struggle. I am very, very sick of any white person. I don't give a fuck if you even, because I know some white people that struggle, that live amongst some black folks. You still ain't got the same struggle. Your shit ain't the same. Your struggle ain't the same. I seen my own eyes. I was working one day. I seen with my own eyes. I seen a white woman nodding off in the street, off a dope. Police roll right past. I watched the same fucking police seen a black woman nodding off in the street. He stopped. And he wasn't black, he was white. Question her, what's she doing? All this other shit. I watched this motherfucker do it. Don't tell me White people on drugs, it ain't that big of a fucking deal. But the black people on drugs, you don't give a fuck about. Please stop. White folks, I don't give a fuck you good or you bad. Stop trying to act like y'all got the same struggle as black Americans. You don't. And I don't give a fuck what your struggle is. It's not the same. Don't ever do that. It's insulting to people like me, black people like me. It's insulting. You ain't never been through our struggle. The fuck out of here. You motherfuckers is on welfare more than us, and you don't have no reason to. But you're on welfare because you keep voting for your shit. You vote for why you on welfare. Because a lot of y'all are fucking racist. The fuck you talking about? You know how, listen, let me put y'all on game. I used to have to tell my nieces. They used to wild out. And I used to tell them, you don't have it as worse as we had it. You know what my niece told me? Told me, Uncle Kenny, you ain't here every day. My mom live in the hood. I'm surrounded by hood shit. Even though she take care of me, but I'm still surrounded by hood shit. And I had to think about that shit. Because I had to think about my homeboy Gary, one of my best friends. That nigga, he lived in the hood, but he didn't have to go through none of the shit that I had to deal with not having. He had. I told you his grandfather was a pastor. And that nigga still went to the streets. Now, I can say, hey, he had to. I can say that. But, nigga, I don't know what his mental is. He had to live with his grandparents. Because his mom was on that shit. My mom beat the shit out of his mom one day. Beat the dog shit out of him. This nigga came to me, he's like, yo, I don't give a fuck what they do, nigga. We still boys. I said, I got you. We good, nigga. I don't fuck about that shit either. Even if his mom beat my mom up, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. That still was my man. God rest his soul. He's my first best friend. He was my first best friend. Like, motherfucker, like, that was my first friend. So, not even best friend, he's my first friend. So, like, we squashed that shit there. But I can't tell you what this nigga fully thought. Do I have opinion? Should he have did it? No. He didn't grow up like the way, but he grew up in the environment. You can't tell motherfuckers that grow up in our fucking environment and you ain't from our environment to tell us, oh, we don't supposed to be this way. You can't even tell us that. Because you know nothing about our people. Nothing. And I stand on that shit. No white person has no fucking idea what black Americans go through. They don't understand it. We walk out the house black. That's different in America. Now all the minorities and all motherfucking certain black African people come from different continents and countries. Now y'all all of a sudden y'all think y'all better than us. Now get the fuck out of here. Don't tell us that we got shit easy, bitch. You know nothing about us. Nothing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't know nothing about black struggle in America. You don't. You talking about it's a lot of generation of black people pouring down that tragedy, white supremacy shit to our own kids because we don't know no better. A lot of us. Well, I say some of us. We don't know no better. But motherfuckers come over, we lazy, we this. Man, fuck you, man. And white people telling us about us. You don't know shit about us. Whenever y'all get a real black person in front of y'all to tell y'all some real, or y'all bitching and complaining, y'all whiners and shit like that, bitch. You do, and the reason you say that because you don't know our struggle. For you even to call us that, you don't know nothing about us. I'm around my people every day. I work around them, and I'm telling you. Yeah, some of the shit that pisses me off, but like, nigga, I have love for my people. I have a little empathy for my people because you don't know they struggle, nigga. Motherfuckers sit out there acting like they know our struggle. You don't know shit about our people. You don't know our struggle. Sick of this motherfucker sitting there. Nigga, you coach a basketball team and you recruit black people from the inner city, but you want to tell us about our people. You don't know shit about us. Don't tell us that shit got better. You don't know shit. And then try to blame Barack Obama. What? Barack Obama didn't, before Barack got in that bitch, it still was issues, nigga. When he got in office, it still was issues. But after he left, it still was been the same issues. That's how you know they don't know shit about us. Pretend, oh, shit got better. They want like they fathers. How the fuck you know? I'll put it this way to this nigga Bruce Pearl, whatever the fuck his name is. I'll tell you this. I relate more to my dad than I can relate to you. How about that? I can relate to a nigga that's locked up for life right now in jail than I can relate to you. How about that? Since you want to tell me how black people are. How much better shit got. It hasn't. They just decorated that shit in a different way of how they fuck our young youth up. And a part of this shit is our own fault. Motherfuckers even my age. We're a part of the fucking problem. Some of us. But nah, man. I listen, I get very offended when white people, no matter if they on our side or not, to tell us about what goes on amongst black folks. You know nothing about our culture. You're a spectator, motherfucker. You're a motherfucker that you outside looking in. You're never in our shit. You never know how it feel to be black. In this motherfucking country, as a black American, get the fuck out of here. Understand, we already got 2 strikes on us. A lot of us come from being poor. But even the motherfuckers that don't come from being poor, even my daughter don't come from being poor, she black. So she already got a strike on her. My nieces, nephews, godkids, they all do. Our people, our kids, they already got a strike on them because they black. And just because you can't understand that because you're a fucking racist, got nothing to fucking do with me. But anyway, let's move on.
And so I want my guys to recognize there are going to be obstacles, but not roadblocks. And that's what Barack Obama did. However, as our president, other than just love listening to him talk, because
Barack Obama spoke roadblocks to put in front of black youth. First of all, this is why you can't speak on black shit. Let me just be very, very honest. I got my issues with certain shit about Barack. But the one thing I always can say, that man uplifted our people. We was proud of him. He told us If I can do it, you can do it. He motivated black folks. What the fuck are you talking about? Because he dabbled in some racial issues, which he's supposed to have did as a black person. He ain't supposed to do that. He's supposed to lie and say, oh, this wasn't racial. Just like y'all doing now. We in 2025, and you Trump supporters and a lot of you racist ass white folks is sitting there pretending racism don't exist. And then you got the coons, because the coons come out and they stamp y'all, oh, yeah, racism don't exist. But we don't fuck with them either. They might see racism right in their face and they wouldn't care because they sellouts. The fuck are you talking about? You think I call all white people that I disagree with racist? Are you that goddamn ignorant and stupid motherfucker? But like I said, you think you know black people. You don't know us, bitch. Let me put it, I got the statistic. Black people got more white friends than white people got more black friends. These are facts. We get along with anybody. It's not that. When you start getting racial and start being bigots and shit, that's when black people start not fucking with people. And we can get a little bigoted too. We can be like, man, once we get some bigoted, some racist shit happen to us, we can say, we can get to the point where we get bigoted where we don't fuck with white people like that. That's human nature. That's black culture. We don't want to be, we don't want, listen, one thing about black people, we don't like to be hurt. And so we try to prevent being hurt. So we might just, it might be some good white people that, but we, man, fuck them motherfuckers. We ain't fucking with them. Because of that certain experience. So some people, some black folks are like that. But a lot of our people, no, we're not like that. We embrace everybody. That's our nature. And it's almost like a gift and a curse that we have. Because if we was like you motherfuckers, we would never fuck with none of y'all. Not good white folks or any other race. Or the bad ones. We wouldn't fuck with y'all at all. We wouldn't fuck with none of y'all race if we was on y'all type of time, you racist pieces of shit. And then anytime black people just get on some black shit, you always got to come in and try to fuck our shit up. Because you hate that black people, when we join together and we get together, we on some revolution type of shit, some shit that we all together on, you get mad at that. So you burn our shit down. You think, listen, like I said, they can't never, ever say shit to me. No white person, I don't give a fuck you good or bad, you can never say shit to me. My people had a community. Tulsa, Oklahoma. You remember that? Black Wall Street. Remember that shit? We had our own shit. We ain't had to fuck with none of y'all. We had our shit. And there was more black people coming. What you do? You use the fucking federal government just like you doing in 2025. You're doing the same shit. And motherfuckers mad. Black people, they mad at us. Or we race baiting. Or it's DEI. Anytime we get something, it's DEI. We can't be qualified. And like I said, that shit is down to the point, that shit is racist now. You telling the black people, oh, they did DEI high. That, you basically calling us a nigga. That's how I feel about it at this point. The fuck out of here. I'm not allowing no motherfucking white person to tell me that a black person, because they don't like them or they're in a position or they don't live up to their ideology, somehow we DEI. We can't be in that. We can't be in that situation, or we can't be at that occupation or that job because it's DEI. They just gave us that. Just DEI. Fuck you. That shit is racist at this point. And black people gotta stop. Somehow, black people, y'all gotta stop allowing the motherfuckers to get away with that. That shit is racist. You telling me Vice President Harris, I don't give a fuck how you may feel about her or not. You telling me she a DEI hire? This woman is highly educated. She has been the most highly educated and had the most experience than any other president in history to run for president. To run for president. She was more qualified than Barack. The fuck are y'all talking about? She a DEI hire. Stop, bro. But you let them racists get away with that bullshit. Somehow black folks, y'all let them get away with that shit. Ain't no fucking DEI hires when it come to black people. Because like I said, you talking about DEI, more white women got more out of DEI than anybody. People like, how can you say that black women is the most educated in the country? Because you know what black women did? When they got the opportunity, they went to go educate themselves. Them white motherfuckers, some of them white women, they weren't educated. All other groups, they didn't do what black women did. They went to college and they educated themselves. Because they did not want motherfuckers to say they wasn't qualified. Like where we at this point. That's why a lot of those sisters did what they did. They went to college. They got all the education. They are qualified. They went through all that shit because of this type of shit. Of saying that they ain't not qualified. DEI hires. They ain't qualified. That's why that's why they the most educated. That's why. This is why. And somehow black people, and some of you black men, you can't say because you niggas mad what the government did to you. You mad because somehow women, hey, we can't let you in the household to get this money. I was watching the BMF shit. And I caught myself being very upset at Big Meech's mom in that shit. How that brother got treated. How she treated Meech's father. But then I had to catch myself. Imagine. And he was a good father. He wouldn't sell dope. He wouldn't cross that line. And they was very religious. And that's how religion will fuck niggas up. I looked at that shit, it was religion. They both were very religious. They wouldn't take money from Meech. They wouldn't take money from Meech's younger brother. They wouldn't do none of that shit. All Meech and them had to do was niggas get their mother some money. But Tari, I think his name Tari, the youngest brother. Nigga, he lived in the city. Nigga, all he wanted to do was help him. They wouldn't take the money because they was too religious. At a certain point, but what she did would piss me off. You got mad at that man. You chose to go work for a church, right? And a motherfucking church tell her if they had a man there, this wouldn't happen. So it was male chauvinist happening even from the fucking church. And then she took that and came back. I can't even get on welfare because you still living in my house. Now, all he did was cheated. I get that. I can understand she upset about it. Come on now. This nigga to put years in with you, he always cared about you. He fucked up. I get that. She turned his back on him. I was watching the BMF. I say, yo, this shit, And I can see how some men are looking at that shit, black men can look at that shit and be mad at some black women. I can see that. But that's just a scenario. And but you can't even say scenario. That happened a lot in the black community back in the day, where they intentionally tried to turn black men and black women against each other. Because you think about Big Meech and all them, you heard Big Meech always say, nigga, I did this shit for my family. Nigga, I wanted to put money in their pocket. I got tired of living poor. And Big Meech did what he did. Niggas might say, oh, what's wrong? What up? Nigga. Let me tell y'all something. I'm Big Meech, nigga. Not on the level of him, but I was him. His thought process, I was him. Like, yo, nigga, I've been poor. Like, and I grew up poor. And when you got opportunity and you young like that, because Big Meech got in the game young. It wasn't like he got in it late. He got in that shit young. Like a lot of niggas I know got in the game late. They wasn't even in the game. Like I told you, my homeboy and shit. This nigga was fine. He didn't have to get in the game to me. But he got in the game. But I don't know his circumstances. I ain't trying to knock him, God rest his soul. But nigga, he didn't have to get in the game like I had to. I was poor, bro. You seen your people around you struggling and shit like that, man. You struggling. I'm gonna tell you the worst shit that can ever happen to somebody. Right? When motherfuckers, listen, I got made fun of all the time. I was poor all my life. Not all my life, but I was poor from the day I was born. I was poor from the day I was born. And I ain't never had two parents. Ever. Especially when I comprehend shit. My mom wasn't never there, bro. And then I look back at some shit when I thought she was there, but she really wasn't there. You know what I mean? My dad wasn't there because he's beating my mom or whatever the fuck was going on, but I never had that shit. Right? So when I started selling dope and shit, I remember I came back to Baltimore. I told you I really probably didn't have to sell dope, but I started because that's what I say. You can't tell people they shouldn't have did certain shit. It's like my homeboy. I can't tell him what sparked him, right, to sell dope. I know what sparked me. I didn't probably have to sell dope, but I did it because I remember when my mom and my homeboys' moms and shit, they found out because my mom was clean and she was working. I told this story before, and she found out that we was taking the money that they was giving us every time they got paid. It was a couple of dollars. It wasn't nothing crazy, but it was a couple of dollars, and we was taking that fucking money and we was doing we in the hood, bro. Like, you understand, niggas around, we hung around drug dealer niggas that get high, do what they do. We're around this gang shit all the time. Right? And we doing this shit. And I remember that, not even remember, I it's a fact. I remember that, because you gotta understand something. I wasn't really into drugs and shit. Like, I didn't like that shit. I didn't like drugs, like using or selling. I was just against that shit because of my mom. But my mom was clean at the time. And I remember my homeboy Mikey, and he was always in the shit. Him and my little brother, Jermaine, they always is in the shit. They always did shit. And I remember them niggas robbing a local black shit, like a black company on off the road, and they robbed them niggas. And I remember them doing that. And they did that shit, and that shit fucked me up for a little minute. But I went along with it because they my niggas, right? I was wrong for it. But after that shit was over, right? I never sold dope, right? I never got in the game. And I remember my homeboy, Mikey, and my little brother, Jermaine. They cousins and shit, so we basically family. But, and them niggas, we started selling for our big homies and shit. They started doing it. And it was around the same time, like I said, it was around the same time our parents cut us off. Because they found out what we was doing with the money they was giving us every week. And we was skipping school and shit like that. So they found out about a lot of that shit. And so they cut us off. And they thought that would kind of stop us from doing what we was doing. But we went to another whole level with it. And I remember them niggas started selling for the nigga. And the nigga was, and the crazy shit about it, the nigga that we started selling for, he was a big homie, but he was getting high on his own supply. But the only reason he even had us selling, right, was selling for him, right? We was selling for him for a minute. The only reason we started doing that shit is because the nigga was getting high. And he couldn't be out there all the time because he was fucking high. So we wind up, well, I didn't at the time, but my homeboy and my little brother, right, they family, but they wound up doing that shit first. And that's how that shit happened. And then my little brother was like, yo, hey man, nigga, hey man, come make this money with us. We ain't making no money on the street. I mean, we ain't get no money from the family, our family and shit. They cut us off. They genuinely cut us off. His mother cut us off. My mother cut us off. My cousins and shit, they moms cut us. They cut us off. When they found out that we weren't going to school and we wasn't, we was taking the money, like smoke weed and shit and, doing fuck shit, right? They cut us straight off. Because they was giving us money every week. You know what I mean? So, mind you, we living amongst the fucking goons, man, too. Like, you gotta understand that. We was getting money from our parents. We was just good, right, just on a basic level. But, we hanging around niggas that's getting money all the time. Our older niggas, shit, we knew niggas that sold weed and shit. We never did that shit, but niggas, they respect us because we had money in our pocket. We can go, nigga, we bring a couple of blunts or whatever. Like we was connected like that, and nigga, we could fight. So we was beating niggas up. So our reputation was already built from the ground. But when that money shit started coming in, it changed the game. It just changed the game for us. And especially when our parents, like, when they stopped giving us money, it changed the game. It just genuinely did. Because nigga, we can go, because we had a homeboy that used to sew, like, that's all they did was sell weed. We can go to them niggas and be like, yo, we buy the weed or whatever. We couldn't do that no more. When our parents cut us off, nigga, we couldn't get the weed. You know what I mean? We come around and be like, them niggas don't sell dope or nothing. But they come around and buy all this shit from us and shit, and then smoke with us. We wasn't doing that now, because now our parents was cut us off. So that's how a lot of that shit happened. That's why we even really got even into selling dope and shit. But yeah, but the nigga was a crackhead. He was getting housed on his own supply, and my cousin and my little brother, they wound up selling for him. And they was like, yo, let's go do some shit for him, bro. Like, yo, we can make some money, because our parents cut us off at that time. And I wound up going over there fucking with him. And that's how we started really selling dope. And after that, shit went left after that. Then we started fucking with the family shit. You know what I mean? Because we all had family that sold dope. You know what I mean? So we wound up fucking with certain family members and shit. The motherfuckers that we, you know, motherfucker that we sold for, he dead now. He's a big time drug dealer, East and West. And he dead. So he family, but you know, I don't want to mention his name, but yeah, we fucked that up, man. I mean, so we fucked that up, but you know, that comes with the dope game. Want to sell him with him, shit ain't go right with him in a way. And then I moved on. And that's how like a lot of my niggas, even my little brother, like we stopped fucking with each other. Well, I stopped kind of fucking with them in a way. I can say that. I don't want to truly blame them for it, but I kind of stopped fucking with them. Like we wasn't getting paid right. And when I started fucking my big homie and shit, you know, I started moving different. I started getting money. And so that shit changes shit. You know what I mean? And like I told you, out of all my niggas, and I always give them props. They was more gangster than me. I wasn't on a level of gangster shit. Even my little brother, he was gangster. Like them niggas was real gangster niggas. I just wasn't on a type of time. I just wanted to make money and get chicks, like, you know. And we did that shit, but even before we sold dope, we always got chicks. But I was still on that shit. Them niggas, they, like when I started getting the dope game, it was just about money for me. And they didn't understand that. Like my niggas didn't understand that. My little brother didn't understand. None of them, my peoples, they didn't understand that. And they thought I was tripping, acting funny and shit. And shit just went left, yo. I was just always about money. I just didn't give a fuck about a lot of shit that people cared about. And still to this day, I always keep telling y'all. Like I had a lot of money, bro. I sold a lot of dope. I had a lot of money. That shit didn't matter. Like at the end of the day, it really don't matter. I had all the money in the world. When I caught my 10th murder, my mom took all that money, nigga, and I was locked up. That shit didn't matter. I had all that money and she took that shit. And she did what she did. That's why I never, like I always tell people be like, yo, you be mad at your mom. Nigga, I ain't mad at my mom what y'all think I'm mad at about. She left me in jail, bro. She left me in jail. Had my money and left me in jail. And she took my money and she bought all new furniture. That's what my mom did to me, man. So I can't get over that. Because I would never do that to her. Right? But now, listen. If my mom need me to help her out, even though I don't really fuck with her like that, but she need help like that to get out of jail or some shit, I'll get her out of jail. Like, you know what I mean? If she wanted me to help her to get clean, I will help her. You get what I mean? I would never do that. But she did that to me. So even though I would do that for her to help her, I still wouldn't fuck with her no more. I still can't fuck my mom. No, that shit is a wrap. Never could fuck my mom. Ever. She left me in jail, bro. And took my money. And when I came home, nigga, it was all new shit. Motherfuckers, my mom, like, embraced me like nothing was wrong. She stole my money. And I had nothing. I was bad to being broke and didn't have shit. I was bad being poor. All that money. I was bad being poor. And so I had to depend on living with her and shit for a long time. I had a lot of money, bro. They just, she took all that shit. And she did what she did with it. Like, I ain't even mad about it. I'm not hurt about it. I'm just, you know, It is what it is. It's my past life, but I never forget it, what she did to me. That's why I don't really give a fuck about what happens to her in a way. Like, you know what I mean? If she need my help, I help her. But, you know, other than that, no. I don't give a fuck what happened to my mom. I genuinely don't. Yo, she left me in there. And I told y'all, my experience in jail wasn't a good experience, bro. Honestly, that's why I don't fuck with jail. That shit is not good. Like, people want to act like jail is real, like you can survive in jail. Like, nah, man. I wouldn't listen. I always tell people I'm not built for jail. So my thing is, nigga, even still to this day, like, I'm not built for jail, bro. The fuck out of here. If I gotta go to jail, niggas, listen. Hey, man, I'm going there for something real. I'm not going there for no bullshit. Nigga, it gotta be some real shit. Like, I'm not going to jail for no stupid ass dumb shit. That's why I don't even move that way. You know what I mean? But you, listen, you fuck with my wife, fuck with my daughter. Listen, if I see some black person getting their ass whipped in front of me, that's something different. Like, that's real shit to die for or go to jail for. I'm not going to jail for no stupid shit. Nigga, I walk away from a lot of stupid shit. Like, even with my people, nigga, want to get tough. Nigga, I'm not arguing with you, bro. For what? I'm not dying for no stupid, dumbass shit because you on one nigga today. Like, I'm not doing that, nigga. You know what? My brother, my bad. Go about your business, man. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Like, black people need to stop that shit. Like, we got to get to arguing with people. We're not arguing without people. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, we upset that day. So what? Just be real. Anyway. Hold on. I think that shit that went off, didn't it? Yep. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I done got too deep. Didn't it? Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. And let me say this too, right? This is where motherfuckers get them real Jews from me, because I be spitting that shit. Because at this point, I don't give a fuck about saying the real, right? But let me say this too, right? If motherfuckers in that last live stream at the end, I apologize for that. Because I said some shit in there that I shouldn't have said. And I'll be honest, when I'm wrong about some shit I shouldn't have said, about Shay, even True, like I shouldn't have said certain shit because, like I told you, I got feelings too, bro, but I shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? That's why I deleted that shit. And because I was out of pocket. You know what I mean? Because like I said, sometimes you can fuck up, right? But you gotta apologize and stand on business with that. But like I told you, my morals wouldn't allow me to leave that shit up unless I really was on that. But I felt like it was some shit that I was supposed to have said behind the scenes, right? And I probably did, but I just, for some odd weird reason, I felt like this shit need to be said in public, right? But I still was wrong. Because that ain't how I get down. You know what I mean? I'm mad at Shay. I'm mad at Weezy. Mad at Weezy or mad at the nigga Rick Jr. I'm mad at that nigga True. I'm upset at a lot of motherfuckers, and I get that, but I'm morally supposed to be better, and I got out of pocket, and I apologize to everybody for putting that shit out there, and apologize to Shay and all of them, man. Like, I ain't supposed to put that out there. I just was upset, and I got my feelings and shit, and I shouldn't. I'm better than that. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have put a lot of that shit I put out there. That's why I deleted that shit. So some people did hear that. I know y'all heard it, but still, I was out of pocket. And I stand on that shit. And if motherfuckers mad at me about that, I get that and respect that. But that ain't no shit I supposed to do. I was highly, like, when I woke up the next morning, I was like, yo. And then, because I told you, I watched my live streams. I seen that shit. I said, oh, nigga, I'm tripping. I said, I'm out of pocket. And I ain't just tripping, I'm out of pocket. I'm on some bullshit, guys. Like, yo, how can I tell motherfuckers to stand on morals and then I do some bullshit like that? You know what I mean? As however mad I'm mad at Shay or True or whatever, I shouldn't have did that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at them and how heartbroken I am. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have did that shit. So I apologize to everybody. I apologize to them and everybody. And listen, everybody ain't gonna accept my apology. I get that, but at least I'm apologizing for it. But anyway, let's get back into this bullshit.
Orator, I disagree with so many of his policies. I thought in so many ways, rather than uniting us as a country, even by race, he divided us. Everything was black and white. Everything was the obstacles that were against, my players from being successful. I'm trying to teach my guys, look, I don't want you working in something.
Let me say this. Just because white people don't bring up race doesn't mean that race is not an issue in the country. See, that's my thing. This is a problem with racist white people. You think because you don't, or some of y'all bigots, you don't think that some shit ain't racial to you. You don't. And listen, like I said, you can't understand racism like black people can. So that's why y'all motherfuckers be pretending that y'all don't know what's going on. Or I can't understand. But you can find out. Or when Barack Obama, he was making race an issue. You can figure that out once he say it. But when racist shit happen, you don't know it. Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's move on, y'all.
I want you owning 5 of them. And that's possible. I think in many ways, Barack Obama told a different story. So it's hard to criticize him, though, because you get a lot of feedback that's really, really negative.
Yeah, he's getting negative feedback. And look, people are entitled to their opinions.
He said, you can't really criticize Obama because you get a lot of feedback. First of all, let me say this. First of all, Barack Obama get a lot more bad feedback from y'all, not our people. Now, we do criticize Barack, but it ain't y'all shit. Y'all talking about race, nigga. We're talking about what he should have did for us. A lot of our people, when I hear from our people, I don't totally 100% agree with them, but what I hear from my people talking about, nigga, you supposed to went in there and did some shit for black people. And I always ask them niggas, what? So that's a whole nother different discussion of how black people criticize Barack. But you're talking about Barack created racial division in the country. And I'm trying to figure out how. Because if I'm not understanding, if I'm misunderstanding something, didn't Barack, when he got in office, wasn't it a cop that racially profiled a professor? And he brought both of them there on some kumbaya shit to try to squash the shit on a racial shit that we know that this motherfucker racially profiled this black man, this black professor. He wasn't anybody. He was a fucking professor. Okay? And Barack brung both of them there to squash that shit, to try to stop the racial tension. So, nigga, listen, first of all, Bruce, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like I said, when Barack got in there, had a white racist woman from Arizona putting her finger in Trump and Barack's face, and he the president. Who the fuck does that to a president? But she thought it was okay to do to a black president. She wouldn't have did that to George Bush. I guarantee you. She wouldn't have did that to a white Democrat that was a president. I guarantee you that. She wouldn't have did that to Bill Clinton. I guarantee you that. All I'm saying is, how the fuck is white people trying to tell black people what's racist and what not? What's not racist? They don't even comprehend in 2025 what really is racism or not. You could be good or bad. You don't know what the fuck is offensive to black folks because you ain't black and you ain't never lived, you ain't never walked our shoes ever as a black person, good or bad. So how the fuck you gonna tell us that Barack Obama spoke division false race? Are you crazy? Okay, man. Actually, you got one of our best. You got one of our best. Because like I said, if you get a real black person up in that bitch to be president, even if you put Vice President Harris in there, she gonna do what Barack did. Because she a mixed breed. But you get a full-blooded black American up in that motherfucker to be president, oh, it ain't gonna be the same. Listen, shit gonna be wicked. Shit gonna be crazy. The fuck you talking about? See, you ain't got a real black person in there. You never had a real, and not to downplay Barack or Vice President Harris, but a full-blooded black person to get him up in there. Listen, put Michelle in there and see what happens. And I hope she run. People, I swear to y'all, I want Michelle to run. She will win too. She would win. I'm telling y'all, she would win. And listen, you put Michelle in there and see what happens. Because see, Michelle ain't gonna allow a lot of that slick racism shit that they did to Barack to her. She won't allow that. And I'm gonna tell you something. She is a full black sister. Barack mix. Kamala Harris is mixed. They different breeds. And there's no disrespect to them, but they different breeds. They're not Michelle. I guarantee you put Michelle in that bitch, I guarantee you they wouldn't be disrespecting her like that. I guarantee you. You see what she did? Everybody mad at her. All of a sudden, the right-wing media mad at her because she didn't show up to Trump inauguration. You see how they did that? Barack showed up, but she didn't. Yeah, she did some political shit. She told him, my mental wasn't good. I wasn't trying to, All that said to black people, that real black people, what we understood, she didn't want to be in that motherfucker presence. That racist piece of shit. She didn't want black people to think that she was okay with that shit. Barack is a different nigga, man. That nigga's a motherfucking half breed. He's different, bro. Michelle ain't showing up. The fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody got mad at George Bush's wife. She ain't show up. You notice ain't nobody say nothing about her? But Michelle ain't show up. All of a sudden, they mad. That's what I said. Black people, shit is different. They mad at the black woman, but they ain't mad at the white woman. George Bush's wife didn't show up. Y'all notice they ain't say nothing about that, did they? She ain't show up to McLean funeral, nothing. Do y'all understand? But the black woman, they upset about. She should at least showed up. No, we don't at least got to do a motherfucking thing. Fuck wrong with you? We black, motherfucker. We don't got to show up to none of y'all racist ass shit. And shout out to Michelle. She might not say it, but I'm saying it. Fuck them motherfuckers. All that racist shit. Show up to us inauguration. For what? She did the politically correct shit. She said, hey, well, I didn't show it wasn't good for my mental. I had a lot of shit going on. Hey, as black people, we understand that. But the racist white people, they can't understand that. She should do it. She's the former first lady. Fuck out of here. Melania Trump, you don't never see this bitch. And Trump the president. So what the fuck you mad at her for not showing up to the inauguration? Where's Melania Trump? Is anybody asking about that bitch? That little racist bitch? Anybody talking about her? No. Right-wing media, all the white supremacists, they ain't talking about it. Why is this bitch ain't at a lot of this shit? She don't even live in the White House, nigga. The fuck you talking about? Lisa Michelle lived in the White House. This bitch don't even live there. She not even there. The fuck you talking about? Don't ever get mad at Michelle, nigga. I'm always gonna protect Michelle. Barack, nigga, I'm gonna protect him, but nigga, to a certain point. But Michelle, protecting her. You can call it bigotry, call it racism, you call it whatever the fuck you want. But I'm protecting Michelle. That bitch, Melania Trump ain't showed up to nothing really. Her motherfucking husband is the president. Right now, where y'all see her show up to? Oh, because she showed up to the inauguration. That bitch ain't have a choice to do it. Because if she didn't show up, it would have been a big story. Mainstream media, social media would have killed Trump. And that bitch. Fuck that whore. She's a whore. How the fuck you gonna compare she's the greatest first lady ever when she was a whore? The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, let me be real. Michelle Obama is the greatest first lady we have ever seen. She moved around with grace. Think about it. Imagine if Barack was doing the shit that Donald Trump did. Think about it. How he speak, how he talk, and she didn't say nothing. She had to stay in her place. The fuck out of here. Motherfuckers even making up rumors talking about, she don't want to be her and Barack Ray break up. You see how that shit is? Listen, Melania Trump, you haven't seen this bitch do nothing with Trump. Really, like really did nothing. But nobody talking about, oh, they on the breaks. They getting a divorce. But Michelle, also, oh, they on the break. You see how they do black people? See how they do black women and black men? This is all over me. The social media, everything. Joe Budden's, everybody talking about it. Joe talking about, oh, hey, first of all, hey, Joe, a lot of respect for you. You the same nigga that put Candace Owens on your program. And this bitch ran around talking about she having the blackest motherfucking moment in her life. Who the fuck as a black person says that? Nigga, I'm black without a black moment. The fuck you talking about? I'm always black. The fuck you talking about? Just because somebody put me on a program, or certain programs, somehow I'm having the black is like what she say? I'm having the blackest moment ever. The fuck who says that? So Joe, you was a part of that, nigga. So fuck you on that. Got love for you, respect you, but get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You got this bitch out here talking about she had the blackest moment. And then motherfuckers black, some black people sitting out there, oh, she do say some shit, right? I said the same shit, but that don't make that I'm sorry, that does not mean that she ain't a coon. Just because she say some shit that makes sense don't mean that she ain't a sellout, that she somehow you think she care about black people. She always talk bad about her own people. She anti-black. And some of you niggeros fell for that. You goofy ass nigga, because she was on the Breakfast Club. She was on Joe Budden, because he started that shit, Joe Budden, in the motherfucking Breakfast Club. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Motherfuckers gotta do better. That's black folks. Stop giving motherfuckers. Motherfuckers you should get passes to, you don't get passes to. But you get passes to sellouts. Get the fuck out of here. Think about it. It's a lot of people agree with a lot of shit I say, right? A lot of shit. But if I'm totally wrong and I disrespect people and I'm anti-black, when y'all wouldn't give a fuck about none of that good shit I said because I'm saying some anti-black shit. So if you can hold me at a certain type of standards, why the fuck are you not holding this bitch? This bitch has never said, like, she has never put out that she was fucking with us like that. She's always anti-social of our people. But she said some shit that makes sense. Get the fuck out of here. I make sense all the time. And I can't even get half of you motherfuckers to even fucking ride with me. Show love to me. But you show love to this bitch. Oh, she makes sense. So, I make sense all the fucking time. Way more than her. And you motherfuckers saying that, oh, she makes sense. Yeah, she bought up. No, she ain't. If you more anti, you say more anti shit. First of all, nigga, use y'all motherfucking brain. If I do more shit to harm my people, right? Wouldn't that make me against my people? Then I speak up for them. Wouldn't that make me anti? Do y'all understand that? I'm not saying I agree with niggas shooting and killing each other. Y'all know better than that. But I'm saying I stick up for my people more than I disagree with them. And I make sure of that. Not because I want motherfuckers to kiss my ass or some shit. Oh, he care about his people. No, it's a moral thing. I know I gotta stick up for my people. Everything ain't always what it seems. But understand that you niggas sit there and you gave this bitch a pass because she said some good shit. Now, some of you black folks did that. She did say some good shit. Nigga, I say shit good all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? That you niggas don't come subscribe and show love to me? I'm not hating. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, I'm good of what I'm at. I'm at 4,000. I'm at 400. A little over 400 of motherfucking subscribers. I'm good with that, nigga. I love the 400 subscribers that fuck with me. Don't get that shit twisted. But you niggas praise motherfuckers and go fuck with somebody because what? Because of the views? You feel more important with this bitch? The fuck out of here. Fuck Candace Owens, nigga. And I stand on that shit. That bitch ain't shit. She ain't never gonna be shit. And then if you niggas go support her, you ain't shit either. I stand on that. Fuck you niggas. You niggas know better than that to be supporting a bitch like that. She anti-black. And I don't even know how y'all even know. Okay, you can't say that about a black woman. Yeah, you listen to black music all the time calling black women bitches, but I can't call this bitch a black bitch. And she anti-black. She don't give a fuck about black women or black men. And you motherfuckers saying that, oh, I can't say that. Man, get the fuck out of here. Listen, I love women. And I definitely love black women. But let me just say this. I don't call all black women bitches or disrespect them out their name. I don't do that. But when you deserve it, yes, I will do it. So I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. Some of them bitches. If you anti-black, you are a bitch. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, or whatever you are. Fuck them. You think that shit means something to me about color. No, when you anti-black and you being racist and disrespectful, I don't give a fuck what you are because you're a woman. I'm supposed to not disrespect. You disrespect my people. So I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm going to call you bitches. I'm going to say whatever about that because I don't give a fuck about you. When that goes to the fuck niggas and all that shit, fuck them niggas. They bitch niggas, pussy niggas. I call them all types out they name. Because nigga, you ain't really like that. You anti-black. So don't get that shit twisted. I heard motherfuckers say that shit to me. It was like, oh, you can't, why are you saying that? You say you respect people. No, I don't respect people. Like, let me just get y'all to say, I don't respect all people. What the fuck y'all smoking on? I don't respect all people. You smoking crack. I don't fuck with everybody. And I don't respect everybody. Fuck out of here. They can look like me, and I still don't respect them or fuck with them. Fuck you smoking on. Can't say you're about my people, but then you still disrespect me or disrespect our people. And I suppose somehow still give you the same respect back. You talk bad about us, Candace Owens, anti-black, all the shit. Even that nigga Brandon Tatum, like all these niggas, I'm supposed to not call them fuck niggas, bitch ass niggas. Like nigga, the fuck out of here, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, my people at the end of the day mean more to me than this fuck niggas. These fuck ass coon niggas. I would never give them respect. You don't respect our people, so why the fuck I respect you? I stand on that shit. And like I said, these type of niggas wouldn't be in my space. And if they was, I'd disrespect them in my space. So I ain't changing how the fuck I feel or what I'm saying. I disrespect them. I don't give a fuck. You be a racist all you want or be a sellout all you want. Nigga, I'm going to disrespect you in your presence. I guarantee you that. You ain't got to worry about none of that other stupid, goofy shit that you think about. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. Ain't nothing change. My morals don't change like that. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, my bad. My shit over, man. I do the shit tomorrow. That shit then clicked off. I think my speakers dead. They did. All right. Yeah, I handle that. Fuck that shit. All right, fuck that shit, man. I never respect people that disrespect me. You know what I mean? But let me say this too, right? Only reason I even apologize to True and motherfucking because I want to be very clear what I'm saying. I'm only apologizing to True and Shay and them is because of the fact on a moral level, I thought I was out of pocket. Right? Right? But as a motherfucker that I think about that shit, I wasn't that out of pocket. But just on like me as on a moral level, I think I was. Right? Because it like I always tell people when shit bothers me, if I say anything on this fucking show and later, because I told you I watched my shows, I just felt like I did some fuck shit. Right? Like I crossed the line. Like, and that's the only reason. But a part of me, I don't think I did shit wrong. But I think I did cross the line. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. I just watched I watched my show. And I thought that like I fucking crossed the line. Right? And shit shouldn't have been said and I fucked up and shit like that. That's the like it's a part of me. I told you I got a conscience, bro. Like certain shit I don't think I should do. But a part of me, I be on that fuck that shit. Right? So that's a part of me. I be like, man, fuck that shit, man. Motherfuckers be doing shit and they say shit and they cross lines. You know what I mean? But like I said, I be on my black shit too, because I be like, I shouldn't have did that to certain black. I shouldn't have did that. They black. I shouldn't have did that. Right? Even though they ain't giving me the respect like that of even holler at me and talking to me, but it is what it is. But I just, like I said, my moral level is a little different than motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Because they should have probably tried to holler at me or some shit like that. But they don't do it. You motherfuckers really think I hurt them like that. And I'm telling you, I did not hurt them like that. But I just felt like I fucked up. I really did. And so that's why I did what I did, people. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Yeah. I shouldn't apologize, but morally I should. I felt like I should. You know what I mean? So sometimes, yo, when you don't think you wrong about some shit, it just felt wrong. I'll put it that way. It just felt wrong. I don't think I should have did it, but it felt wrong. So I had to apologize, delete some shit, take shit back. You know what I mean? I had to do that. Because morally, I felt that way. And sometimes people don't have that more high ground. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, when I'm on my shit, nigga, I'm on my shit. But I just thought that I thought I was out of pocket. You know what I mean? And listen, it don't have nothing. Listen, I'm gonna make this very clear too. It has nothing to do with if they fuck with me or not. It had nothing to do with that because I don't give a fuck about that shit. Right? Like, nigga, I'm good. Like, I told y'all, as long as my daughter good, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about what people care about. As long as my daughter's good, nigga. Like, when I leave this motherfucker tonight, nigga, I'm gonna fix me something to eat. And not fix me something to eat, but I'm gonna warm some shit up. And I'm gonna go the fuck upstairs. And I'm gonna holler at my daughter. Make sure she good. My wife, everybody, we gonna be good. Like I'm gonna, like we fine. I don't give a fuck about shit people care about. My daughter's cool. I'm not tripping off of shit that people trip off about. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna only apologize because I genuinely think I was wrong. And I shouldn't have did it. But I don't give a fuck about what people care about me, bro. Not no more. Like, a part of what I did say, I do stand on that. Because, yo, I put niggas on. Right? Where I fucked up at was I was putting people business out. And I shouldn't have did that. And I apologize for that. I should have never did that shit. But don't get shit twisted. I put niggas on. Motherfuckers mad. Like, even to this day, they upset. Like, oh, even, like, you, listen, I'll put it this way. Right? Bra Bell. LT. T-Baby. Talking. Shay. Fucking, you name them all. Rick Jr. Weezy. Any of all them niggas. And any one you want to name. Right? That was all supposed to be a part of OBF. Right? Right? I all put them niggas on. I made shows for them niggas. Every last one of them. Right? They were scared. They didn't do it. For whatever fucking reason. They didn't do it. So for any of them niggas to say, oh, Kenny switched on us, or Kenny somehow didn't fuck with us. No, he was on some bullshit. That's Dayline, that's bullshit. I put all those niggas on. I had shit. I was behind the scenes, nigga. I didn't even want to do this shit. Like, y'all see me doing what I do now. I didn't even want to do it. I didn't listen. I promise y'all, I didn't even want to do this shit. I wanted to be behind the scenes. I wanted all them niggas to shine. Every last one of them, nigga, I was behind the scenes making them say, yo, you like this, you like that. I was doing all this shit behind the scenes. Listen, I ain't got to lie about this shit. My hand to God, bro. On my daughter's life. I ain't got to lie about that shit. I try to put all them niggas on. All of them. But them niggas, they didn't want to do it. Right? Even that nigga True. He didn't want to do it either. I was trying to hook up some shit that way his music just can be popping on OBF. He didn't want to do it. Like, yo, we popped this shit. And nigga, we was doing this shit. Nigga, his shit was my intro. So I was trying to do some shit. All of a sudden, this nigga just, like, I ain't even lie to y'all. All of a sudden, this nigga talking about I was against him. Like, he all of a sudden, I was against him. Right? Now, mind you, I don't want to bring it too much up. He got to beefing with his peoples that live in my city. And then all of a sudden, this nigga started changing on me. I took his side. I was like, yo, you my man, 100 grand, I got you. All of a sudden, niggas switch on me. These are facts. Like, I didn't make none of this shit up. All these niggas switched on me. Even Weezy. I don't want to get too deep in that shit. Y'all know how Weezy was. Right? This nigga, like I told this nigga, and I told him, I said, yo, you can't keep disrespecting the young niggas. Like, Weezy, you not no better than nobody, bro. You can't keep doing this shit. You know what Weezy did? He kept doing it. So what you want me to do, bro? This is what I be asking these niggas. Like, I'm always 100. I'm always who I am. Right? Now, mind you, same shit. Don't get into too much details. Even when it came to Shay. Right? I say, Shay, you got this issue with me. You been down here with my wife. We had you in our shit. Like, with my wife feel a certain type of way about this. She don't speak on it, but she feel a certain type of way. She's like, baby, fuck that shit. Let her feel or whatever the fuck she feel. You know, my wife on that type of shit. I'm like, nah, but she supposed to be my sister. If she felt like her life was in danger, look, talk to us. She won't even talk to us. These are facts. I'm not bringing, listen, people, I know what I did the other day. I get that. But I'm telling y'all, these are facts. I told y'all was facts too, but I shouldn't have did it. Right? I'm telling y'all, yo, we been trying to squash this shit with Shay. I know why she not doing it. But the crazy shit about it, don't act like you that mad at us or we on some bullshit. Because like I said, she can call my wife anytime she want to. Anytime. Still to this day, she can call her. She got that number. She can call my wife. She won't do it. Because simple fact, it don't line up with her bullshit. Do y'all understand that? Like, motherfuckers sitting there, they acting like, oh, Kenny tripping. I'm tripping on Weezy. I'm tripping on these motherfuckers. I ain't tripping on these motherfuckers. These niggas can call me, call my wife, or whatever. The issue they got, they can always call me. But they won't do it. And the reason they won't do it is because some fact they can't live up to what on my standards. They can't do it. And that's just the facts. They can't do that shit. They can't live up to standards. They have no standards. You ask that nigga Weezy, what's your standards, bro? When I told that nigga I can't keep fucking with you no more, you keep disrespecting the young niggas anymore. What'd he do? He cut us off. Cut everybody off. So what the fuck you want me to do? I'm not gonna let you keep disrespecting the young niggas for nothing. I'm not gonna do that. That's disrespectful. Because if they did it to you, then you say fuck them young niggas. And what you already do anyway with no reason for you to do it. But like I told you, he doesn't. And I stand on this shit. And he can be mad at me all he wants because you're drunk. Weezy a drunk. He's just a drunk. He's going to continue to keep on disrespecting the young niggas all the time. You ask any of them young niggas, they can say, oh, they can get in the chat and say, oh, Kenny, nigga, oh, nigga, you drink, you do that, nigga. But ask them niggas, do I disrespect them? Do I ask them? Do I disrespect them? And they will tell you, hell no, I don't do that. Or people was like, oh, Kenny, well, you apologize. No, I apologize because, nigga, you know why I apologize? Because I was a little buzzed, but at least I apologize. They can't even apologize. This nigga can't even apologize. They can't do it. They always think they right about some shit. Even fucking Shay. She know she wrong. She know she in the wrong, but she can't apologize because, you know, they got to make it seem like it's this thing. It's no thing. Like I said, and that's why I said, that's why I apologize. So I said I was in the wrong and said what I said, because you know what? I know she ain't gonna never apologize. I know she ain't gonna never listen. She should have much respect for me to call me and talk to me to try to squash this shit, but she won't do it. Because like I said, I know the reason she won't. I know the real reason. And I put that shit out there and I was wrong for that. And that's why I apologize. Because I know the reason why she won't do it. But it wasn't, you know, like I said, I'm morally bigger and better than that shit. And I shouldn't have never ever put her out there like that. Because I know she ain't like that. Ain't no motherfucking way, yo. I'm supposed to be your brother. We was all brothers and sisters. And all of a sudden now you don't fuck with me now. Because of what? Because of what? And then mind you, she was around my wife. She can't even call my wife. She won't even call her. Fuck talking to me. Go call my wife. If you think I'm tripping, call my wife. I guarantee you the conversation won't be the same. It'd be mad different. I told you, the motherfuckers, they not real like that. Even all right, I'm back, people. My bad. Yeah, you don't listen. I told y'all it's not the same, right? Like motherfuckers can't. They can't do what I can do, right? Like they life ain't the same, right? And it's not like on some arrogant shit. It's just like, yo, they can't do it. They can't apologize. They can't not do no shit. You ask all them niggas, and I stand on that shit. Listen, and I'm gonna name them straight up. That nigga Nick, he can't do it. Cause he a fuck nigga. And I stand on that shit. Shay, she a fuck motherfucker. Right? She a fuck nigga. All of them. LT, I mean not LT, I'm sorry. Wheezy, a fuck nigga. Rick Jr., all of them. Fuck niggas. They all fuck people. They cannot apologize because they fuck niggas. They don't even have any moral standards. They don't. They know they wrong. They know they fucked OBF over. The motherfuckers act like we owe them something. We gotta apologize. And then even if we do that, the motherfuckers still turn on us. They still don't even give us credit. They don't even want to do it. That's why I said these motherfuckers. Listen, let me say this. And this is the thing that my wife said to me. She said, why you keep acknowledging them when they don't even acknowledge us or what you did for them? I just, for some weird reason, I still think I'm on a moral level. And no motherfuckers ain't on no moral level with me. And my wife is seeing it. And she's like, just let that shit go. And I think I should. But on my moral level, I don't know if I can let that go. Because they didn't just do some fuck shit. Right? They hurt the family. We supposed to be bigger than this. And niggas try to act like, and they so all upset and they in their feelings or whatever, right? Let's just go off of that, right? But do y'all understand that, yo, me, and I don't like to be arrogant like this, but I gotta be arrogant. I try to put everybody on to have their own show. Every last one of them. Anyone you want to name. Any one of them. Any one of them. You can name them. All nigga, I went out of my way to put them niggas to have their own show. I did that. I tried to take a step back plenty of times. And they listen, and they all fell short. And there's no disrespect to the motherfuckers that I actually fuck with, Bro Bell, LT, Talking, every last one of them. They couldn't do what I could do. They not consistent. And mind you, I was working actually a harder job or being consistent at my job more than I have to be consistent at my job now. You understand what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers could not do that. They could not be consistent. And they was scared. A lot of them was scared. They wasn't built for it. And then niggas, and like I said, the motherfuckers that fuck with me, they know they fuck with me. I ain't disrespecting them, they know that. I said this shit to their face. But the other motherfuckers that I'm talking about, they couldn't do it. They could not do it, my people. I put all these motherfuckers to try to outdo me. So ain't no arrogant shit or some shit I was trying to take away they shine. Bullshit. Them motherfuckers left because, like I told you, they wasn't built for it. And let me say this too. Weezy. Right? And I'm gonna say this shit, and it need to be said. When that nigga Weezy started fucking up our shit, right? Because he was being so disrespectful and outraged and shit like that, we was losing viewers. And fucking YouTube took away our whole fucking channels. They were taking away channels because of this nigga. These are facts. And listen, I take responsibility for it because I should have stopped that nigga, but I didn't know no better. Right? But he did that. You would think that nigga would come and say, yo, we trying to build this shit back. Try to build it back. But he didn't do that. That nigga fucked our whole shit up. He fucked it up. Yo, you know that we was in the thousands? As far as viewers? We had thousands of motherfuckers. Soon we lost, and I'm going to say this, it may come from a lot of them. When we lost all our viewers, we lost our channels. A lot of them niggas stopped fucking with us like that. These are facts. Especially Weezy. Listen, let me say this. He didn't help build our shit back up. He actually made it worse. He never helped build the shit back up. All he did was, I got to be real and I got to be doing, okay, nigga. And you know what happened? We lost every fucking thing. Let me get y'all to understand something too. All the motherfuckers that left OBF, right? And now they mad, they ain't here no more. And I talk about all them niggas when they was going through, because it was COVID too, right? You got to think about it was COVID too, and even before COVID, we was doing that shit, right? Understand these motherfuckers. We show love. We was taking care of each other. And I'm gonna tell y'all on real talk, nobody want to talk about it, but on real talk, when T Baby left, it fucked everything up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Them all the motherfuckers, yeah, because they wasn't doing shit. I was trying to put everybody what T Baby was doing, because T Baby was doing her shit. And I think, well, I ain't gonna speak too much on that, because I know why T Baby left. But all them motherfuckers, they didn't want to show up. You even had Shade trying to get her to do some shit. She didn't want to do it. Or she had excuses of why she couldn't do it. Like, it was all types of fuck shit. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers sitting there, and they listen, and now we in 2025, and all of a sudden they mad at me. They upset, oh, Kenny treated them wrong. No, y'all fucked this shit up. We had the motherfucking shit. You fucked it up. And that goes for that motherfucking nigga, what's his name? I forget the nigga name because that's how he's so much irrelevant to me. Motherfucking Rick Jr. He's irrelevant. He didn't do shit. You was only here because of motherfucking Weezy. And we don't give a fuck about you even when you left or not. The nigga tried to tear down OBF because he wanted to be that guy. You can't be that guy. You can't be me, nigga. That's what happened to that nigga Rick Jr. You thought you could be me. And like I said, all those niggas think they could be me. You niggas can't do what I was trying to do. I was trying to make everybody pop it. But you can't do that, Rick Jr. How you do that behind the scenes of what I was doing? The fuck out of here. You better than me. How you better than me? I'm the nigga that's trying to get everybody to be popping. You think I want to be out in front of center? You want to be a front of center nigga. You couldn't do what I could do. Think about it. When I said I don't fuck with none of you motherfuckers no more, I ain't fuck with you no more, you notice everybody ain't fuck with you no more. They tried to, but what happened? They don't fuck with you no more because you know what? You don't bring nothing to nothing. You don't bring shit. You didn't try to uplift niggas. You didn't keep the show still going. All you did was try to destroy it. So fuck that nigga Rick Jr. And I stand on that. He's one of those niggas that ain't no coming back from. I stand on that shit. Ain't no coming back from that. That's like that nigga True. I stand on that shit True. I stand on that shit too. Fuck that nigga. Ain't no coming back, nigga. We got some beef or whatever. You turn your back on my daughter? Your god kid? Oh, nah, nigga, we don't come back from that. I put it this way, I don't come back from that. We ain't never gonna be cool. Ever. So that nigga True, that shit is always over. So I meant everything I said about that nigga True. I stand on that shit. Fuck that nigga. Ain't no never coming back from that. You turn your back, that's your goddaughter. I made you the goddaughter of my kid, and you turn on me for what? And like I said, I don't even understand what you mad about. That's the crazy shit about it. It's a conversation we could have had, but you didn't do that. You did some fuck shit. So nigga, we ain't never cool. So fuck that nigga True. Ain't nothing coming back from that, nigga. We ain't never cool. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Ain't nothing. We ain't never coming back from that. You don't turn your fucking back on my fucking daughter, nigga. Because I wouldn't have did that to you. I ain't never do that to you. Or would ever thought about doing that. But you turn your back on my fucking daughter? I don't give a fuck what we go through. But you don't never stop talking to my fucking daughter. Which is your fucking goddaughter. That I made you the goddaughter of my fucking kid. But you somehow think that your fucking feelings mean more than the fucking kids. So that let me know what type of nigga you are. I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga. Or how you think of what I said. Because I guarantee you ain't nothing as harsh as what I said to you to where you change your fucking, you stop talking to your fucking goddaughter over me. And then I still tried to reach out to you to do it. And you still didn't do it. The fuck out of here, bro. Like, no. Fuck that nigga. I stand on that shit. Ain't nothing that nigga, it's nothing that nigga can ever say or do for me. And I mean that shit. It's certain niggas that shit is over. That nigga Rick Jr., no, fuck that nigga. That nigga, listen, that nigga, I'm trying to calm the fuck down. But that motherfucking nigga, true? Nah. Ain't no coming back from that. No comeback from that. We done. Ain't no comeback from that. Fuck that nigga. Not standing that shit. I don't like that nigga. Listen, I don't like that nigga. You switched on my motherfucker. You switched on your own fucking goddaughter. The fuck out of here. How the fuck I supposed to come from that? How supposed to be morally on some shit? He turned on his own goddaughter, nigga. Because of me. Right? It ain't nothing that nigga could have did to me. I'd have switched on his kids. And still to this day, I stand on it. Still to this day, nigga, if he died dead tomorrow, nigga, I'm gonna take care of them kids. If them kids call me, dead among his kids, they call me, now I'm gonna still do something for them. I got their back. But not that nigga. And that's why I told y'all gotta stop acting like these niggas, like they not on my level, bro. I'm a morally different dude. I'm not on their shit. If Shay fucking daughters call me the dead of my nigga, I'm helping them. You understand what I'm saying? It's different. Do y'all understand that? These motherfuckers ain't on my level, bro. They morally ain't good. So when I say what I say about them, I mean that. Because they morally ain't good. See, I don't know Rick Jr. kids. So that's a little different. But everybody else, oh yeah. Nigga, everything, like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna make sure I take care of them. If that shit really happen, they need me, I take care of them. I don't give a fuck about their daddies, nigga. I don't give a fuck I'm beefing with them. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, they need me, I take care of them. That's real talk. Them motherfuckers ain't really like that. No disrespect to Rick Jr., but I don't know his kids like that. I don't. Even when it comes to motherfucking Weezy. Nigga, yeah, I fuck with your kids and shit like that, but nigga, you did too much cruddy shit to the family. You did way too much cruddy shit. So nah, fuck Weezy. Now I fuck his kids, but you know what I mean. If his grandkids are called something, blah blah, then I know that's official. Yeah, I take care of him. I go out my way for him. Hell yeah. Oh wait, hell yeah. But yeah, man, fuck out of here with that shit. The motherfuckers still they get mad at me for being real. I'm 100. I'll fuck with. Listen, I will take care of motherfuckers that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. Shay can't say that. You don't hear nothing from them at all. You hear nothing from them saying up for some real shit. They can't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why they can't do that. Because they already disrespected the family. They disrespected my wife. They already disrespect Kanaya. They already disrespect me. So why y'all think that they gonna do something different? They can't be better than me because I'm always I'm always better. It's not trying to be better, but I'm telling you, I am better. I'm always on that shit, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Like I said, I was wrong for saying the shit I was saying about Shay. In that situation, I know I was wrong. But I ain't wrong. Like, everything I said is true. But it's wrong for me to say. You get what I'm saying? On a moral level. It's wrong for me. The fuck out of here. Motherfuckers mad. How you mad at me? I'm still trying to figure out how they mad at me, bro. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out how they mad at me. I don't get that. You ever think about how people mad at Kenny? Like, nigga, I created this shit. But they mad at me, though. Shay mad at me. Motherfuckers mad at me. Kenny can't say this and Kenny can't say that. Is Kenny tripping? Or Kenny shouldn't say that because, you know, Kenny, you morally better than everybody. Oh, okay, well, if I'm morally better than everybody, why they not morally better? All the years I done put in. All the years they say they put in. But why they not morally better? Why they ain't never changed? Why you don't hear nothing from them? Because you hear shit from me, though, but you don't hear nothing from them on a moral level. But you mad at Kenny. And like I said, I'm good with y'all holding me accountable for being moral on a moral level. I'm okay with that. But why y'all not okay with them motherfuckers being morally what they supposed to do? Why is that? Why is it that you only hold Kenny accountable on a moral level, but not none of them? Not Shay, not Weezy, not Rick Jr., not none of them niggas that took advantage of my shit. And I stand on that shit. They took advantage of it. And they all sit out there. Shay been in my fucking house. All of a sudden now, oh, I'm her enemy. Are you fucking crazy? My fucking wife is here. My daughter is here. She met them. Nigga, we did karaoke. And just because y'all didn't see the fucking video, and it should have been there, but we fucked that up for the video. But don't get that shit twisted, and she get a pass of that. The fuck out of here with that shit with Shay. The fuck out of here. She know better. She know goddamn well and better that she was here. And like I said, and I apologize for it too, because I shouldn't have put all her business out there. But like I'm gonna tell y'all on real shit, Shay is only not saying what she's saying because she know goddamn well of what really is, what really happened. I'll put it that way. She know what really happened. She know why she can hide behind her bullshit. And that's why I apologize, because I was like, yo, it's not for me to say that, but Shay know that. The fuck out of here. Her kids, they always was good here, nigga. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Well, Shay did that shit. She did it. It's good. It's good. Fuck out of here. Shay know better. And like I said, I was wrong, bro. Because I didn't want to, like, I crossed the line with disrespecting just them kids. You know what I mean? That's how I felt about it. It ain't got nothing to do with Shay or nothing like that. It got something to do with them kids. I shouldn't have crossed that line. You know, but I'll be real about it. Shay been cross the line with her kids. She know that shit is false of how she trying to carry me. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know goddamn well that you shouldn't be feeling this way or even speaking the way that you speak or carrying the way you carrying it. No, you was in my fucking family. You was here. So you just disrespect me and Mika like that. You was in danger. Oh, because I said some shit what was true. And like I said, I could back it up though. I told Shay I can back that shit up. Still to this day I can. Man, listen, if you don't want to believe it, fine. Let's leave that shit out of it. Though when you came here though, right? When you good? Ask Shay that. Was she good when she came here? Her and her family. When they good? Ain't nothing happened to them. Nothing. Let's go over the real shit. But like I said, I told y'all the why Shay coming off the way she coming off. You think it's about something else, but it's not. It's about Shay. And I was wrong because I shouldn't have put her business out there like that. Because like I said, you want to put that business out there, Shay think she ain't really, you know. I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have put her business out there like that. But like I said, I feel a certain type of way when you disrespect my family like that, when you act like I put her in danger like that, or her family. Like, that's not true. And then it's the bad part about it, she's still sitting here to this day, still pretending that I put her family in danger. That shit ain't cool, man. You know what I mean? Nah, that should not sitting well with me. I'm sorry. That shit not sitting well with me, man. But anyway. I'm so angry about that. Like, Shay should not be still sitting here to this day being silent about that. You know damn well I ain't put your fucking family in danger like that. And at the same time, nigga, I got a daughter. Like, so I just put your fucking kid's life in danger with my daughter being there? Now, you know how I feel about Kenaya. But she won't say nothing. Still to this day, she won't say nothing. Think about it, people. She still won't say nothing. She won't say nothing. So everybody sitting there like, oh, Kenny, you supposed to be good with that. Nigga, I ain't never good with that. Fuck out of here with Shay. That shit still bothering me. I put her life in danger. I put her kids' life in danger. Get the fuck out of here. She still ain't saying nothing. Think about that. She's still not saying nothing. We still here right now, people. What is she saying? Nothing. Shay still doing what she doing. She ain't come say nothing. Like, that's how it is. And like I said, and then I say some shit, and then everybody be like, oh, Ken, you was crossed the line, you said some shit. And even myself, I be like, yo, I crossed the line. I shouldn't have said certain shit. You see how my humanity is good, and she ain't on that humanity shit? She can just disrespect my daughter, disrespect the life that me and my wife grew amongst us. Like, we grew this shit. Like, do you understand? Let me say this. Do y'all understand that, like, me and my wife, nigga, this took us 2 generations to build what we got. Do y'all understand that? Like, we really did this shit. We came from the fucking gutter. Like, my wife come from the gutter. I come from the gutter, nigga. Ain't nobody can act like, oh, they like, other than my mother-in-law, right? Ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, can ever say that what we created, me and my wife, nobody can say they helped us. We did this shit from the gutter. My mother-in-law, listen, she always gonna be loved. Because I know what my mother-in-law did for me and my wife. Even for me. You think my mother-in-law trusted me out the gate back in the day? Hell no. Oh Lord. She listen, I ain't saying she that type of person, but listen, my mother-in-law was like, oh, you gonna fuck with that nigga? And she did. My wife fucked with me like that. And shout out to my mother-in-law. She gave me a chance. My mother-in-law gave me a fucking chance, nigga. I ain't supposed to be here. I ain't supposed to be, me and my wife supposed to be together, but my mother-in-law gave me a motherfucking chance. And I was an asshole. I was fucked up. Did some fuck shit. You know what I mean? But we did everything we did. But I'm going to tell you some real shit, nigga. When it come at the end of the day, man, my mom-in-law, nigga, she fuck with me, she love me, nigga, she respect me. At the end of the day. My mother-in-law love the shit out of me. She helped my life. I wouldn't be shit without her. And I mean that shit. If my mother-in-law ain't give me a chance to be something, I wouldn't be nothing. So when I be telling motherfuckers, I'll be like, yo, when I give niggas opportunities and I do shit, that nigga True and all them, nigga, I gave you opportunities, nigga. Not to say I'm better than you. You think my mother-in-law thought she was better than me? No, nigga, she gave me opportunity to be better. Just morally. I'm morally good because of my fucking mother-in-law. That she gave me that opportunity. She said, hey, babe, you prove to me that you good. My mother-in-law gave me the opportunity to prove that I'm better. And I'm not better, but just a good person. What you about? My mother-in-law gave me that. So when I look at motherfucking True and all that shit, nigga, I had you run my mother-in-law. I had you run everybody. And nigga, excuse me, I made this nigga. The godfather of my daughter. Ask that nigga, do he even talk to Kanaya? And I stand on that. Ask that nigga, do he even talk to Kanaya? You supposed to be the godfather of my fucking daughter, bro. He won't do it. Like, he don't even do it. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, so ask that nigga what he's doing. He not doing nothing. This is Kanaya here now. We not, listen, and let me say this too about Kanaya. Nigga, you think she give a fuck about a lot of that shit y'all care about? Nigga, all she care about, oh, you say hi and bye. That's all she care about. Because you know why? Because I'm my father. I take care of her every day. She always good. But nigga, you supposed to be her godfather, though. You supposed to do the shit that I don't do. Like I said, that nigga don't do nothing. he don't do shit when it comes to Kanaya. And niggas trying to sit there and like, oh, Kenny, you shouldn't feel this way about this nigga. Yes, I should. You don't do that to your fucking goddaughter, bro. Fuck me. Why are you not talking to your goddaughter? Why? Fuck me. Why you not talking to your goddaughter? He won't even do that. He's so mad at me. He's so upset. Oh, Kenny said, fuck me. Nigga, I ain't say fuck you or fuck your kids. I ain't never said that. Ask that nigga True that. Oh, ask any of them niggas. I never did that. Even Shay, I never did that. But they don't call, see how Kanaya doing or nothing. They never do it. Think about it. So you didn't call me and no shit. Shay, I can't even call you. Every time I call, you don't pick the phone up. So you can't say that about me, but that nigga, he can't say that about me. I'll call you. You still won't pick it up. He still won't pick it up, people. And then act like you mad at me. You can't be mad at me, bro. All the motherfuckers, they can never, ever be mad at me. Nigga, I always try to get you niggas to do some shit. And then even come with Kanaya. You already know that I would never keep you away from Kanaya. Ever. So they just lying. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They just straight lying. I would never keep them away from Kanaya. I'm gonna fuck how mad I'm at you. I would never do that. When it comes to Kanaya, hell no. Fuck out of here. But they won't do it because they, whatever the fuck they on, bro. The fuck out of here. Like I said, it is what it is. I said what I said, man. They can't. That shit bullshit. I told you they listen. They hate me too much to do the right thing, and I stand on that shit. There's no way that they still mad at me. This is Kanaya. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I told you I put that shit to the side, nigga. When it comes to Kanaya, nigga, and I always did that. But they won't even. They mad. They big mad. Like the fuck out of here, man. You can't even be mad at me when it comes to Kanaya. Niggas is Kanaya. Fuck you mad at me. But they don't even speak that. They all what y'all say, oh, Kenny said, no, Kenny ain't do shit, nigga. When it comes to Kanaya, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Take care. Listen, nigga, holler at Kanaya, nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You think I really care about you motherfuckers giving a fuck about me? No, nigga, that's Kanaya. Y'all supposed to love Kanaya, not me, nigga. I get it. You mad at me. I get it. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. This is Kanaya. Y'all won't even fuck with Kanaya, bro. Stop acting like it's me. You motherfuckers turned on your fucking goddaughter. What the fuck are you talking about? And then you acting like, oh, I'm the problem. No, you turned on your own goddaughter. You motherfuckers turned on your own goddaughter. And then y'all mad at me. Please, I would never turn on my god kids ever. That would never ever happen. So, but y'all did that though, but then you trying to act like, oh, I would do that. No, I would never, ever in my life would ever do that to my god kids. Ever. If my god kids needed me, you ask any of my motherfucking god kids or any of my nieces and nephews, nigga, they need me. They really genuinely need me. They know how to get me. That shit crazy. Motherfuckers mad. What you mad about? I'm good, bro. Like, but go ahead. You know, you think y'all gonna do better. Okay, cool. I said, we good? If we good, we good? You motherfuckers ain't really like that, bro. You think everything is all good. It's not. It's not good, man. These motherfuckers turned their back on me. Like, real talk, they turned their back on me, bro. And then niggas sitting there acting like, oh, Kenny supposed to act a certain type of way. You crazy, man. Like I said, my daughter, she good, nigga. She fine. I'm always have her back, but y'all supposed to be her peoples, man. If I'm dead or gone, like, y'all supposed to take care of her. But you don't even do that. You mad about some shit. Like, you mad at me. What the fuck you mad at me about? Listen, at the end of the day, nigga, don't ever get that shit twisted. She'd be good. But y'all supposed to be her people, man. Outside of me. When I'm not here. Supposed to take care of her morally. You won't even do that. You just acting like, oh, well, there's some type of issue. Ain't no issue. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's no issue. We don't have no issue when it comes to me. Like, cause like my daughter will always be fine. But y'all supposed to be her family, man. And that's real talk. Y'all supposed to be her family. Y'all mad at me for what? Nigga, I'm good, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all care about. It was crazy because I was like, yo, I was wrong about saying certain shit, but am I really wrong? Right? Am I really wrong? I did that shit and I was out of pocket and I apologize, but am I really wrong? Because you motherfuckers don't give a fuck about Kanaya like that. Nigga, if I die dead tomorrow, do y'all care about her? Because I know I give a fuck about y'all peoples. I give a fuck about your kids. But do y'all really give a fuck about Kanaya if I die dead tomorrow, bro? Are you that mad at me? Are you crazy, man? Anyway, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit don't feel right. Motherfucker so angry and mad. Like, what are you mad about? I'm like, yo, are y'all that mad at me? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm out, bro. I'm out, man. That shit hurt. It hurt a lot. Because these niggas, they sit there and they pretend that, like, nigga, I got, like, motherfuckers that fuck with me, I get it. But you motherfuckers sitting there, y'all ain't got no love for me. Or Kanaya. You don't. You just sit there and act like, oh, I supposed to only care about y'all. Are you kidding me? Nigga, and all I did my whole fucking life or shit that I did, niggas, to show love to y'all. And you just mad at me? Ask these niggas what I did. Like, do you understand that? But anyway, like I said, it's all good, man. Motherfuckers, they totally disrespect the shit out of me. And that's the crazy shit about it. These motherfuckers sitting there like they don't supposed to show Kanaya no love. Like, yo, nigga, you know my daughter's the love of my life. And you don't show her no love? All of a sudden you mad? At me? What you mad at me about? And listen, and my thing is, okay, it's fine. Be mad at me. But you shouldn't be mad at Kanaya. Supposed to take care of her. And I stand on that shit. And I mean that shit, yo. That shit is bullshit. That shit is bullshit. You can be mad at me all you want, bro, but not Kanaya. And that's what y'all did. I'm out, man. Like I said, I'm out, y'all. But them motherfuckers, they ain't got no love and no nothing. They had nothing for me. So I'm gonna leave it as what it is. So I'm done. I'm done with them motherfuckers, man. Leave comments, hit that like button, support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBF, man. Fuck them niggas, man. There's no way you supposed to allow my fucking daughter to feel a certain type of way. And these motherfuckers still say it to this day. They still sit here like they don't owe her nothing. You actually owe Kanaya something. The fuck wrong with you? But anyway, I'm out, man.